Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome back to the.
Wait, why are you?
Why am I what?
Oh, never mind. 'Cause the stream sound is on.
You thought I was like.
That's why you were echo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, I was freaking out. I was losing my mind. I'm like, what?
She's multiplying. She's multiplying.
No, she's learned mitosis. Yeah, she's finally listened to everyone who told her to go fuck herself. She's finally gonna do it.
Yeah.
She really advanced on this step.
I'm not hot enough. I wouldn't fuck myself.
I probably wouldn't fuck myself either now. Yeah.
There's probably people who would.
Oh, there are. I wonder if like part of it is a narcissist complex or if like part of it's out of convenience, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, I was thinking about something earlier, and like it reminded me because we were talking about animals.
Oh, okay. Why are you saying it like that?
I don't know. What is your favorite, like, of the big cats? Which one is your favorite?
Oh, okay. Because like I can't include cheetahs because cheetahs win out because cheetahs are not a big cat.
I mean, I know what you mean, but like, in like a personality sense, like a personality sense, they are literally just a big cat.
No, they literally are a big cat, but the problem is like cheetahs are actually not part of like the big cat family, which is why we can't like interbreed them with the others and like save that species because like they're the only genus within that classification, which is sad.
And apparently they're like super inbred because like some time ago there was like a population collapse, so like all the cheetahs are like the descendants of like a couple of them.
Which is a shame because like cheetahs are my favorite cats on a behavioral level because they exhibit a bunch of stuff where like they're relatively friendly. They have a loyalty pack system between brothers. Like brothers don't leave each other's side for the rest of their lives for the most part, if I remember correctly.
They meow.
Yeah, they do meow. They can't roar, which is kind of a shame if you're trying to make a cheetah a badass. But favorite big cat. You go first. I gotta figure this out.
I think mine is like the jaguar. Why am I struggling pronouncing that?
I would have pegged you for a jaguar or a panther girl, yeah.
Why?
It seems more up your speed, the vicious ones.
Yeah, no, but I don't like him. I don't like them because they're vicious. I like them because like I think like they're the best looking ones.
Really?
I think like the shape of the face and like the musculature they have is like they look very cool. They look very cool, and I like the spots. Because the thing is, like, honestly, I'm going to say, I think tigers are like too cute for what they are.
I was gonna pick tiger in the sense where like Siberian tigers look badass, white tigers look badass. You also get a lot of Asian cultural stuff with them, even in Southern Asia. But like, the only other one I can think of is maybe the snow leopard. Snow leopard might be #1 for me.
Well, they're so pretty.
Yeah, snow leopards are really cool. The way their tail operates is really cool. I think they're also one of the weird cats that can't roar. Like they can only like meow or yelp.
Yeah.
But like snow leopards are like adorable. They have a cool design. But like if it came down to like which species of tiger, I think Siberian tigers are like a huge badass because like it is pretty much the caveman brain thing of that thing but big. It's like
yeah.
And then white tigers are just like really cool to look at.
Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like I feel like tigers are. Have you ever heard actually like just talking about that? Have you ever heard like a lion like roaring up close?
I'm sure I've watched like a YouTube video of it once. Same thing with like a lion's roar.
No, but like very very up close. Like
I mean a tiger's roar.
Have you ever like
in person?
One? Yeah.
No, I haven't gone to the zoo in like years to the point where like I would have heard it like up close.
No, because like I still remember like when I was in like 7th grade, we went to like a zoo trip, right?
Yeah.
We went to a zoo trip and like it was like such a cool moment because the fucking lion on the enclosure just like got on top of the rock on the enclosure and just like started roaring.
That's awesome.
And it's like they don't prepare you for how fucking loud that is.
Well, yeah, they gotta be like commanding. They gotta break like a decibel point, right?
Yeah, it is very loud. It almost feels like it is loud enough to like almost like feel physical.
Well, yeah, because it's just like there are some creatures that like just even go like, I mean, I think the elephant like noise is even louder too. It's just like based off of like the amount of like air that they can displace too. So like, yeah.
Yeah, like because it almost feels like because it kind of like generates a like it is loud enough to like almost like generate a shockwave, so you like feel it.
Oh, special skill.
You like feel it, and it's like, and it kind of like pushes you like a little bit. It's very loud, but it's very cool. Whenever we go to the zoo, it's always something because I haven't gone to the zoo in like a very long time. But whenever I went, like something always happened. Like I remember like one time I went to the zoo and there were like a bunch of like ostriches trying to kill each other, and they're like. And they had to like intervene, like the handlers had to like intervene because they were like genuinely just like trying to like murderize each other, like.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't gone to the zoo in a long time, mostly because it's also just a depressing atmosphere for the animals.
I mean, I guess it depends on the zoo.
Even then, like some of those creatures, it's just like those enclosures don't seem like they're engaging.
Yeah.
And so like there were times where I'd like see like the most bored like rhinoceros or hippo, and it's just like, oh man, this is kind of a bummer. I get it, like part of it is preservation, but another part of this just like seems like sensory deprivation to them.
Yeah,
which is a bummer.
Another thing that happened when I went to the zoo was that like the monkeys started like climbing the fences and peeing on people.
Yeah, that's about that sounds about right of our cousin species.
They started like and they love stealing food. They're very good at stealing food. Which I found really funny. They were like manipulating people into like showing them their food. Oh, and they show the food. The people were like, the monkeys were like, actually no, junk, it's mine. Thank you. Thank you for the food, kind stranger. What's your favorite monkey?
Yeah, no.
Do you even have a favorite monkey?
I don't know. Monkeys aren't my like. I know. I'm sure I do, but like, cause lemur doesn't count, right? Cause lemur is technically its own thing, right?
I don't know. I think they're marsupials, maybe.
Wait,
no,
are
they're
lemurs
primates.
marsupials?
No, they're primates.
Yeah, they're. Okay, hold on. I gotta check, cause I know there's like one monkey I'm sure looks cute. Most monkeys, like, I'm not too big on.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I haven't really like thought about this. I don't think I have like a favorite monkey.
I don't think I do either. They.
I do remember like there was a show when I was growing up that I had like a lemur on it.
That was a Boomafu?
Oh yeah, that I was like blanking on the name because it's like.
Yeah, it was a big part of childhood too.
And I started like for a while I started like moving by jumping like sideways because of the show.
Zabumafu.
Because that was the thing about me growing up, is that like whenever I watched like a show about animals and I liked the animal, I started like imitating the animal. So like I started like waddling like a penguin and like jumping to the side like a lemur, and I started making like the animal noises. I was like very like interested in like imitating the animals when I was growing up. It was great fun for me.
You know what? I'm gonna say my favorite might be a capuchin. Sounds pretty simple, but they're not too ugly to me.
Yeah, I guess.
Macaques are also like the ones that are, I think Sun Wukong is based off of. So probably up there.
I like the ones
Very
with
big
like.
on fauna.
I like the ones with like, just like pretty fucking big noises. Noses, I mean. Because they're funny. They're like silly. Hi Kila, how you doing?
Okay.
I don't remember what they're called, but I like them because they're funny.
I don't know. It's been like
They're literally
for someone like, yeah. Go ahead.
they're literally called the like long nosed monkey.
Spider monkeys look uglier than I thought they do. Like in my head, I thought they looked cooler, but they kind of look a little uglier than I thought.
Yeah, which are the ones that like the eagles eat? I know like there's a species of like there's like a species of eagle around here that eats monkeys. It may be spider monkeys actually.
I wouldn't know. Oh, poor things.
Because like
But it's the circle of life, I presume.
It's called like the harpy eagle, and the thing about like the harpy eagle is like it is like fucking gigantic.
That would make sense on the naming alone. Yeah. Just swoops up and grabs like these creatures and then eats them.
It is like
But it's
fucking
just like
gigantic.
it looks like a human.
It is like fucking gigantic. They are usually like around 1 meter tall and 2 meters like of wingspan.
Yeah, that's terrifying. Animals are so cool, and it's like, to be fair, like they look so cool to us, and we're just like, man, why can't we have those traits? But it's like humans are balanced interestingly.
Yeah.
Like we are, and so like looking at the other animals, it's like, yeah, we probably wouldn't get those traits. Although some of them just like a straight baller. Like flight is one thing. Having a mantis shrimp's like punch would be pretty useful.
Yeah, but like the thing about humans is that like a lot of like what we are is like balanced around like how much energy our brains consume.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we're just like stacked in that favor. And the fact that we like made like tool usage just such a meta-defining thing is great. So
Yeah. We copy
play by
brains.
our meta crocodile.
And I told you,
Crocodile's like, have you heard of death roll?
the very like
No.
specific needs of the very like specific needs of like having to like of like walking and using your hands at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Like those are like the two things that define us, like using our hands when we walk and how much energy our brain consumes. Those are
Yeah,
like
'cause,
pretty
like,
much
we're-
the two things.
I can't think of too many other creatures that are like other outside the primate family that can actually go biped, right?
Yeah, not a lot. At least not
Yeah.
like some of them like walk on two legs, but they cannot use like they have like wings or like something.
They
like that.
can't use
cannot
any sort
like-
of arm. Yeah, their arms kind of like dangle as they like do a like funny like 80s dance walk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It'd be funny if like years in the future we just ended up like a fucking Elder Scrolls scenario where the other races just evolved and now we just have all these different like sentient creatures just alongside each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, will we be as racist? Like,
Oh, absolutely. Friggin' remember, did you play Mass Effect 2? I can't. No, you didn't play Mass Effect 3. There's that one character in Mass Effect 3 who is like one of the primordial races, right?
yeah.
And anytime, like, he came out of like fucking Javik, I think it's Javik. I like how I played this game and I forgot his fucking name.
Look how big they are.
Oh, that's cool. So like Javik is like from the progenitor race, or like one of the very first races of the Mass Effect universe, the Protheans, and he wakes up after like thousands of years of stasis. And anytime this dude talks to almost any of the other races, like, oh, I remember when we used to eat you guys. It's like, oh wow, you guys can talk now? That's surprising. You used to eat your own dung. Like, Javik, you can't be saying that.
You were eating shit before I found you.
Yeah, like he's the least racist to the Asari, because even back then the Asari were probably the most advanced race out of like the batch, but like they were far from being like what they are now.
Yeah.
And even then, he still kind of refers to them in a kind of derogatory manner.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know how do you like deal with the fact that like something evolved like after you, like, because it has to be like a weird like cognitive dissonance, like knowing this thing didn't used to be sentient.
It does raise the question of like if the Neanderthals kind of went alongside us, because they're like the closest companion.
Oh, we were
situation. Yeah, no, but the thing is, like, if we were like, because like Neanderthals aren't like the majority, like some people have Neanderthal DNA, right?
Yeah.
But like, I'm talking about a situation where we both kind of like concurrently like didn't, like, things didn't end up the way it did, where it's like we likely wiped them out too.
Yeah.
Or whatever. and it's just like they just walked alongside us. Like, would there be some sort of bizarre classism that we would start to institute alongside each other? Probably. I genuinely believe, and it sounds like cynical, but I think like a part of it is like maybe some sort of evolutionary response. Is just tribalism is very hard coded.
Yeah.
For a lot of species, it just makes sense, right? There aren't too many species that would honestly like intermingle with other species. It's usually way outside the norm, and it's usually a symbiotic relationship that has a mutual benefit, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think there was like a thing where it's like Neanderthals on average had like, oh hey Star, Neanderthals on average like had like red hair. Like we remember them for their Neanderthal brow, but I think they also had like red hair, specific eye colors.
Yeah.
Their musculature was just a little more superior. I think they had more brain space than us, but for some reason, we somehow trumped them. I don't know how we did it.
We fucked them to death.
Mm.
I do like the fact that we were fucking like.
Not an
like it's funny the idea that like we were like a different species, but we're like close enough.
But there is like there is the other thing where it's like it could be hard because there are interesting things that evolve in terms of like behavior responses, right? Like it's like sometimes like fear and stuff can be evolutionary, like the obvious like fear of heights and stuff, right? Like that, right?
Yeah.
And it's like there was like that theory that posited the uncanny valley served a purpose because there had to have been like the species that kind of looked like us, but was just naturally a threat.
Yeah.
And that's like terrifying if it isn't a Neanderthal. It's like, oh, there was another unknown factor. Ugh.
We just haven't found them yet.
I'm sure we probably wiped them out too, or like they wiped themselves out or some shit.
Yeah.
I'm not talking like aliens or anything. I'm just talking like, oh, maybe there was like Neanderthal adjacent. Maybe it might have been the Neanderthal itself, but it's like.
No, like,
maybe
can you imagine? Like, I'm just like
where we
imagining
had, like territorial disputes.
I'm just imagining how fucking terrifying it would be if there was like if like during the like early evolution there was like a species that looked exactly like us and like developed all the physical characteristics, would never develop like the mental characteristics, so they behave like an animal.
That'd be funny.
Yeah, but it would also be fucking terrifying.
It would be terrifying, but when you think about it, like there'd be no imposter scenario, because it'd be like the ancient of like, ook, it killed. It's like it is me, the real Mook. And he's like, I don't know which one's which, and the other one is beating his chest like a gorilla. It's just like I don't know.
And like screaming.
I think you can take the shot. I think you can take the shot clearly.
Yeah. But like, like again, like, is there any other species that like looks at their like close relatives and goes like, "Hey, close enough," and like starts fucking?
I think horses, right? Because that's how donkeys or like mules came to be. Like, they don't really particularly care.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, because like interspecies breeding just isn't really that natural. The only other one I can think of is the Growler bear.
Yeah.
And I know the name is dumb, but it's just like it's mostly based off the fact that like, oh, it's a territory thing. It's like usually they're just like region locked essentially.
Yeah. Why are bears
and
so
even
cute?
when we're talking about this, you think a lot of animals. I have a friend exactly like you. Where she's not as chaotic, or no, she's just not as chaotic. Like,
or what?
She also, or horny. Maybe suppressive horny, but like,
okay,
she. It's like weird. I don't. Anyway, she's also very much of the mindset where she sees a lot of dangerous animals, and she's like, if dangerous, why friend shaped? I'm like, oh my god.
But it's true. Like, look at their ears. Like, the ears on the bears. Like,
they just happen to evolve in such a way that kind of like caters to our tastes, honestly, and it's not good for us.
Yeah. Did you know that like humans are like among the like primates, the like especially like the big apes, we are like very like baby faced.
Yeah, we are.
We are like we like change less when we grow up than like the other monkeys. So we are like relatively we are like relatively like teenage looking. Compared to like other
when
monkeys.
you think of a monkey species, you usually think of the wrinkled face, right? And even then, that can be like an adolescent monkey, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean like
it's
not only the wrinkles, but like the proportions, like the size of the like size of the eyes and stuff like that. Because like babies have like way bigger eyes for like cuteness factor and stuff like that.
Well, to be fair, like we're an interesting species, whereas like our advancements and stuff like science has like added to our lifespans and stuff.
Yeah.
I actually don't think. I think. Oh, okay. Well, it's a mixed bag. A lot of people used to think it's like, oh, humans only live till 40. It's like, the average is kind of skewed because like in ancient days there was a high infant mortality rate.
Yeah.
So there were 60-year-olds and stuff running around, but it's like you have to understand the average was kind of down because a lot of kids didn't survive childbirth, or like if they got sick, they were kind of shit out of luck if they were poor.
Yeah, that's why they made like
that's
why like every family had like 20 of them, because like most of them were going to die.
So like that
like,
does
we need
skew it,
backups.
but like yeah, but apparently medicine has like extended our lifespans to a degree. So
Yeah.
we're a very interesting species like that.
And it makes you like wonder like how far like some species could live if like they had like the access to like the same medicine. Because
I
like
just want veterinaries.
because like
science
it's
to
becoming
advance so
because
much
like it's
fast.
becoming like more normal. It's becoming like more normal for like cats to like live to like their 20s and like maybe even 30s. Because they are like
just want
benefiting from our medicine.
Yeah, I just want the same for dogs, please. I'd like all my pets to live alongside me until my final moments.
Yeah.
Because I love them. So do that, doctors. Yeah. Please. Doggos and cats deserve long lives. Happy lives.
Yeah.
I'll inject myself with steroids. And then my dog with steroids. Okay, well, not my dog with steroids. He might not benefit from that. I'll inject it with some sort of life serum. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. What was I going to say?
I don't know.
Okay, what do you think will happen first? Do you think we will figure out like a way to like extend our lives like a lot more, or do you think we will figure out a way to like, to like copy ourselves to like the cloud? Which is going to happen first?
Oh, extending our lifespan.
Yeah.
The reality of the upload to the cloud, to my understanding, is still it would not be an actual transfer. It would just be you delete okay. It would be you put a copy of yourself, and then your meat body is still shit out of luck. Like it doesn't matter. You're still gonna die. You're just gonna have a duplicate on the web.
You think that the
That's
plot of
it.
Soma?
Pretty much. Cause like there's no proof that like whatever electronic brainwaves or whatever is actually being one-to-one transferred. And there's the Gesundheit, there's the survival of
Who's
consciousness.
sneezed?
Oh my dad. The survival of consciousness, like and that is the same person. It's like the whole teleporter thing, the clone.
Yeah, from
Is that
like,
you
Star
on
Trek,
the other
yeah.
end? And to be fair, like anytime that discussion comes up, is like unless there is some sort of way to truly prove it, I'm not taking a part of that shit.
Yeah, but like sometimes I think like, okay, so yeah, like let's assume like we are never going to be able to like properly like fix the problem with like the teleporter from Star Trek, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't this like be very useful because it will basically like eliminate like chipping?
Yeah, no, you could do
Like
you could do it for sure.
yeah, like you can talk about like your consciousness or whatever, but like if you're like transferring like materials or like inanimate objects, it will be like extremely useful.
Realistically speaking, though, like the thing from what scientists are talking about, because the problem with quantum mechanics and stuff like that is it's like a lot of it, if from my understanding as a layman, is a lot of it is technically guesswork until proven wrong, because you can find more information that completely changes the field.
Yeah.
Is that since light is the operating real like fast particle, like it's a debate on whether tachyons exist and shit, things can only at their most move at the speed of light. So the speed of light is fast, but it's not fast enough to truly travel galaxies at like impressive speeds. So realistically we would need something that would like kind of rip the space in between places for us to like pretty much get there faster. Like we'd have to do boom tubing.
Yeah. No, but like even like
So yeah, that might be like the best situation.
like for example, I'm just thinking about like the fact like I have like my copy of Morrowind because I purchased Morrowind to like play on the old PC next when we finish Oblivion, right?
Yeah.
And I have like
Yeah.
the copy of Morrowind like coming from like the and because it's like from another country, it's going to take like at least until like next month probably.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just thinking like if we had like the teleporter from Star Trek, I don't care if it's not like actually like the exact like same like one that I ordered, as long as it like works. I don't care if it's actually like a different one. You know?
No, I I know, I get that. When it comes to material things, like, yeah, it would just be useful.
Yeah.
I have no qualms with that. Like, if as a shipping service, like, if you can literally beat same day shipping to instantaneous shipping, yeah, pretty great.
Yeah.
It's just the problem of I don't want to be in that thing.
Yeah. And what if like
yeah.
no? Can you imagine like what if the like what is that thing like safe from like the fly scenarios? Like, can you imagine if I like going back to like the Morrowind example? Going back
the
to
teleporter thing where two things go into it and then they come out fused. Like if a fly came into your package, that'd be awful.
No, but like, can you imagine like the Morrowind thing? Like, I get my copy and I open the box and the disc is alive and has wings.
Yeah. Can't you quantum entangle stuff faster? I don't know how you would put the process of quantum entangling something. I know certain particles like photons have quantum entanglement. But I'm not so well versed in like quantum mechanics.
Yeah, I'm not smart enough. I'm not smart enough for that.
Yeah, no. At some point, it just flies over my head. In theory, if you could give things the property of quantum entanglement, which I would imagine would be extremely difficult, then yeah, you could get near instantaneous stuff. But like, I don't truly know how, because if I remember, it's like it has to have like two different like particles that operate the same of each other regardless of the distance, and it's an instantaneous like thing, like in a plank or whatever.
Yeah.
But like, I wouldn't even know where we would begin. Yeah, because if you think you can, yeah, because there's just basically like so much knowledge that can like it's a lot of guesswork, and then you never know if some new discovery that comes in will completely just eliminate like the core understanding. So
yeah,
you can only do so much.
And it's just like I always found that like funny to think like stuff like the physics and like quantum mechanics and all that stuff. Like it technically doesn't exist. Like the universe doesn't give a fuck about that. It's just like the language we invented to like explain the things around us.
Oh yeah, yeah, pretty much.
But like it's always going to be like an imperfect understanding because we're like making it up, like looking very very closely and like trying to like make up something that makes sense.
Well, there's always going to be another factor that we just can't like. Science is an ever evolving like form of like understanding the universe.
Yeah,
it's completely like adjusting over and over again. There are plenty of theories that initially seemed like good until like new information came in and it's like, oh, this completely kind of like blows it underwater. I think the only thing that still technically holds is like Einstein's theory of relativity for sure on based on like nothing contradicting it as of now.
Yeah,
I'm sure there are others, but like that's the longest standing one that I've been made aware of.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, a fucking quantum USB will revolutionize sexting. Will change.
Also, if we don't consider like a mathematics, I guess, but like yeah, yeah, you could totally plug one quantum in and then entangle. Basically, that would be pretty cool.
It will revolutionize sexting.
Cool.
Sexting.
I guess.
No lag gooning. Zero lag gooning.
I think it'd just be better for internet plans in general, wouldn't it?
Oh no, they put they put like a quantum cap. They figured out a way to put like a data cap on like quantum mechanics.
Yeah, they probably would.
Because like the problem with internet plans, the problem with like internet plans is that they're dicks.
I'm trying. You know what? I'm trying to think of like settings where sci-fi and cyberpunk like just mix in that. And I know cyberpunk usually includes sci-fi, but I'm talking about the interplanetary sci-fi. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because usually one or the other kind of goes to the focus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I don't consume that much sci-fi, so I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen one.
I'm not totally against it. It's just like it takes a bit for me to. I think you know what? I think it could also be the fact that sci-fi innately like has this issue where it's like, if the science that it proposes just ends up being wrong, you have to you go like, oh, right? Whereas fantasy is just like, it's magic, shut up.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I made it up. Who cares?
Yeah,
that's why you're here.
I made it up. Yeah, I made it up. Who cares? Where it's like if there was if there was a sci-fi work and oh hey guns, if there was a sci-fi work that like posited an idea of how the world works or how science works, and then it was proven wrong like months later by some random scientific discovery. It wasn't out of spite or something. Just a scientist figured it out. You just have this look on it whenever you see that scientific org. It's like, oh, you're operating on misinformation.
Can you imagine being like a writer and like working on a sci-fi story, and like and like you look at the news one day and they just like disprove the thing your entire story was built around?
I could totally imagine that. Okay, so one thing that I'll say is my OCs and my caricatures and stuff like that. I usually like giving movesets and stuff like that. I think it's a fun way when you have OCs is to like kind of flesh them out. And I try to like balance the idea with certain abilities based off of like scientific elements, because it can you actually start creating templates and you can get creative to work around them or work within them. But yeah. There's a nervous part of me inside who's like, my understanding could one, be wrong, or two, be outdated in the future.
Yeah.
And that sucks. That totally sucks. Like, that's something you have to be prepared for.
Oh, that's one of my favorite things. Like what Kila is mentioning is like finding sci-fi that it takes place in like actual like right now. Like looking at the inferences.
Well, I think like a couple Mega Mans passed by. I think like Star Trek had like a big event pass by.
I like the Terminator. I like the Terminator approach. Like the Terminator approach is like, actually the nuke happened in 2007. Actually no, the nuke happened in 2019. Actually no, the nuke happened in 2030. It's like every time they make a new one, every time they make a new one, they move the nuke like more like to the future
like
again.
Since there's already time shenanigans, you can go like, oh, it displaced it to this event, like it's a fixed point, it'll always happen, but now it'll happen later or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish Linda Hamilton would break my bones.
What?
Linda Hamilton, like the actress from the Terminator. I wish she would break my bones.
Watch Back to the Future again recently. Hoverboards and hover cars by the far future of 2015. Yeah, that is pretty funny.
Yeah. No, like I do remember, like I saw an interview with I saw an interview with like Arnie, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, like the other day, and they were like asking him about like the physical conditioning she did for like Terminator 2, like all the training she did for Terminator 2.
Mm-hmm.
And what year did Terminator 2 come out? I don't remember.
I don't remember.
I mean, neither of us were around. It was 1991. So like Arnold was...
I thought it was like late 80s.
Yeah. So like Arnold was looking at like the fact that like if you like put like 1991 him and 1991 Linda Hamilton in like the ring, she would like kill him.
That's pretty
like
funny.
She was joked. Like she was like...
Yeah.
Like she would murder him.
That's pretty funny.
And I just like, I was thinking, and I was just like thinking like that is very hot.
Why do you... I'm too tired to care.
Listen, I just want like a woman who will just like straight up kill me.
I'm so tired of that sentiment. I'm so sick and tired of it. It's so, I don't, because it's just like the end point is like, you're dead. All right, bet. What happens now? Like,
I mean, we're going to die anyway. May as well die coming.
Anyway.
The reminds me of that actor, like, like, what was his name? I forgot about his name. Oh no. He was like, there was this actor who was like a big name in like the 80s and 90s B movies in.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was also in Kill Bill.
Oh, this will be tough for me.
David Carradine. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
And the thing about him is that like he had like a very very huge career, right? Like he was like in a lot of movies, and he's like an icon in like multiple like circles of like movie liking, because he worked with Tarantino, but he also like made a lot of like B-movie action scenes and stuff like that, right? Well, like the thing everyone remembers him for now is the fact like he died like choking himself while he jerked off. That's how he died. He was like jerking off and choking himself, and he like choked himself too hard and he died. Are you like verifying?
There's no fucking way.
Are you verifying that I'm right? That I'm
He
not
was
lying?
70. He was 72 years old when it happened. He had hanged himself in the room's closet with a curtain cord. He was found naked. Yeah, okay. From accidental suffocation, since there's no suicide note. And he was found with a rope tied to both his neck and... Wait, the rope was also tied to his genitals? His funeral was held on June 13th.
Like, yeah, that's why
Yeah,
everyone
he died from his... The way Garrett was bound allowed him to rule out suicide. Yeah, that's a pretty bad way to go.
You didn't believe me.
I believed it, but
You needed to see it by yourself for yourself, like.
I just didn't like. It's not because you're lying. It's like my brain was just like, I refuse to accept this as reality from remembering. Well, like, yeah, because I've heard the name David Carradine before. I did watch Kill Bill when I was like a teenager, but like that was when
I think he played
didn't really
Bill.
care yeah, it's like when I didn't really address names in movies too much to actors. Like the character on the screen was the character on the screen. Like I wouldn't care too much about actors' names in comparison to that. But like, yeah, that's a 72. You're doing that when you're 72 years old.
Listen, if you can still get a wonder, you might as well have fun.
But I'm just saying, like, you could like, I'm assuming because he's an actor, he's rich. It's like if you're lonely, like you couldn't hire a sex worker or something.
Maybe that's what. Maybe that's the reason he was in Thailand when that happened. Because it was a hotel in Bangkok, so maybe that's the reason he was there.
But like at the same time, like to go out.
Maybe he wanted a ladyboy.
Yeah, but like, how can I say this nicely? Dying in a hotel in Bangkok while you're pleasuring yourself is like dying in a grocery store and you died of starvation.
Yeah. Maybe he just like wanted to like get a quick one before the appointment, so he lasted longer.
Like you couldn't pay for so you could last longer, like a
Yeah, like if
like
you
an
jerk off, like
initial-
if you jerk off like before you have sex.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
last
no,
longer.
no, yeah, no, but like, did you have to go that hard for round one? Is that what you had to do? What?
And like,
What an unfortunate situation.
and like the thing is, like, do you know like Red Letter Media? Are you familiar with like that channel?
Yeah, I know Red Letter Media. Yeah.
And like the thing
I don't
is, like,
watch as many of their videos, but yeah, I've
Yeah.
watched Red Letter Media.
It's like every
a couple
time,
times.
it's like every time when they're doing like their shows about like bad movies, and every time they like get to a movie where he's like the actor, it's like 30 minutes of jokes just about that.
I feel so bad, but yeah, that is a pretty rough way to like have your legacy end.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I don't know. I feel like I would
'Cause-
prefer that to like.
because it's not an outright offensive way to go out. Like it's just like, yeah, maybe you should have just had privacy and said like he died in an accident or something.
Yeah, and I don't know. I would prefer like that, like at least like a funny death than like an Orson Welles kind of situations. You know, but by like his last years, where he was just like sad and drunk all the time.
Orson Welles is like fascinating because that man had Citizen Kane to his name. He fooled people on Aliens, and then his last, I want to say his second last or his last role in all of media was playing fucking Unicron from Transformers.
And a fucking like wine commercial where he was so drunk he didn't like fucking get the lines out.
Oh yeah, but like, bro was a planet eater. Like that's so wild. I mean, it's metal.
Yeah.
He was in like the Transformers movie. That was like rad as hell. So like, good for him.
Transformers.
Bro,
Yeah, I guess. And I don't know. I feel like like when I die, I want people to like. I want it to be like a memorable story about like how I died.
I kind of do too.
Maybe not jerking off, but like something people would talk about.
Yeah, no, obviously not that. I don't want it to be anything stupid. I want it to be like, oh well, I already told the story of like how I want to go out if I had to take my own, like the ceiling fan thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Maybe I can become a ghost. But I want to be just like a very stupid ghost. Like if I become a ghost, I'm just going to be like a little troll. Like I'm not even going to like try to like scaring people or anything like that. I just want to like be annoying.
I just kind of want to like inhabit like a trinket or something, and then someone can like take me around, and I can be like, I don't know, company on occasion. I think I'd just be cool with a ghost that like being a ghost that just hangs out with folks.
Yeah, no, it's like I will be like I will be a ghost, but like the only thing I do is like put toilet paper in your toilet so it clogs.
Oh, that's yeah, minorly inconveniencing people. Yeah, that's about right.
It's like I have a ghost and I fucking hate her. She keeps clogging my toilet.
I mean, I keep talking about it. It's just like if you're a ghost, why is your end goal to torment someone and kill them when you're just creating the grounds for a rival ghost who will fight you on an even like playing field? That's the stupidest thing you could be doing.
Yeah, maybe I'm a ghost that like always puts your keys on like a slightly different place.
Yeah, I hate that fucking ghost.
Yeah, but like I figured out a way to interact with your like PS5. And like whenever you're sleeping, I just like start playing a game very, very loudly. Basically, I want to be a shitty roommate, but like as a ghost.
Pretty much. I'd be cool with supernatural roommates if they paid rent.
Yeah.
Fucking freeloading ghost.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I watched that video you sent me. It was very funny.
Oh, I still love it. When he seances the dude and he's like, so, Ren, are we thinking like 5th, the 7th? I'm fucking dead, dude.
I just love, like, I love the doppelganger who is just like eating Doritos.
Yeah, no, he's like, I got all the season ones perfect. I was like, oh fuck, you got my Doritos, son of a bitch. Just like, I strive to have that level of energy of that man. He is so amazing.
Yeah.
It is not being badass. It is just like, oh, I'm being inconvenienced, but I'm handling it. Like the rent has to be that good. Like bro is amazing as a character.
It's like
the lore, yeah.
Like I feel there's a lot of like very fun stuff you could make with like taking like horrors and hauntings and like making them not scary. You could make a lot of like
no he covered a lot of ground on the first one. I think the way the writing is like he can get a lot done. The lore thing in terms of production is him and his significant other, I imagine, bought a house out in the middle of nowhere and it's like run down as shit. And so like before they do renovations or while they're in the midst of doing renovations, they wanted to run this series because they thought it was a really funny idea.
And like I don't know, like there's this story we have talked about like before, where like there's like a haunted house and a dude moves into the haunted house, and he's so depressing that the ghosts start getting like bummed out, and they're like, we got to get this man laid.
Yeah,
we have to get this man laid. He's like depressing us, and we're fucking dead.
I'm sorry, I'm just still remembering the fucking video. Because he's so perfect as a character because his roommate's dead and he's like he has so many roommates that die and he's like, oh yeah, roommate number 13, he's right behind you, and you just see smears on the wall. It's like, yeah, he had a bad deal with a djinn, turned his skin into liquid. He's just so blasé about it.
He left a funny book.
But I also just love like because it's really funny even if you pause it and take a second, because like there's a lot of comedy to be expected. He's like, oh, I didn't know he was a cultist. Like my ex-roommate was a cultist. Wait, now that I think about it, and then he shows like his phone only for a brief moment. And if you only look at it for a brief moment, you see the roommate's message and it's like, hey, I'm gonna do some cult stuff. You want to join? But like if you look at the larger one, it's him. It's the main character responding, going like, "I'm at Arby's right now. They have a 2-for-1 on Meat Mountains, 1 per person. You need to get here fast. They can tell it's me in different costumes somehow." And it's just like, it's so perfect. Like the two characters that are having completely different conversations.
Yeah.
So many things about that video are like really well made. I genuinely,
and I like the medium that gets there and starts like twerking on
oh yeah. He's just like standing there. He's like, yeah, I don't think this Craigslist medium is like a real medium.
I knew I wasn't.
I got a Ouija board. TUBBY. It's the fucking shower.
But like that's the kind of ghost I want to be, like the corset shower drain that is just like mean.
Yeah. Nice glasses, Tubby. But like, The cool see so the thing is, I think one of the reasons why I love that video is it kind of harkens to an age that's kind of gone in YouTube where it's the long form skit kind
Yeah.
of, or the low production kind of like skit video. Like I look at this and I can go like, oh yeah, Smosh in the early 2000s would kind of would like they wouldn't get near to that production or like anything, but I could see like, you know, that being a premise, right? Not many YouTubers I feel do long form skits to that nature anymore.
Yeah, but
A
it's
lot of
because
it
of
is
the
like
algorithm.
shorts. Yeah, the algorithm is mostly like shorts, and to be fair, he did build off that pilot based off of a bunch of compilations of shorts, and then he made it like cohesive. He didn't even reuse the same shorts, like he remixed them to work better for it, and I think that's a really cool idea. And I look at this dude and I'm like, this is one of the funniest things I've watched in a while. I really love how it's produced. I really think it's like a gem in kind of like a saturated glut of the same shit that we get to see. So like, yeah, I really fucking love that video. For those of you who are wondering what we're talking about, the video is called When Your House is Haunted But Rent is Cheap, Episode 1, Roommates. And it's really funny. I think it's like 15 minutes. I can't remember.
Yeah, something around there.
But, yeah, it's 15 minutes. That's right. But like, yeah, it's really good.
Oh. I wish there was like a contest around me, like stay a night in a haunted house and win $1 million because I kind of need $1 million.
Oh yeah, I'd go through that too.
Yeah.
I genuinely think it's not even to necessarily say I'm outright tough or I'm skeptical enough, but it's like
$1 million
like
is $1 million.
$1 million is $1 million, and also just like I feel like I can talk myself into logic pretty well when it comes to the supernatural. At least that's my perception. I'm sure I could be proven wrong.
No, I'm a very strong sleeper. Like if I fall asleep, I'm like I'm like just like sleeping through it.
There are some interesting stories of like places where it's like the like when it comes to like quote unquote hauntings, like it's the weird recurring repetition of the thing.
Yeah.
Right? It's like the pattern that occurs. There was like that famous dorm in like Ireland where like every person who went in there, like a ghost or like a voice would tell them to slit their throat with a razor, and then a couple of people did it, and so they removed like any part of like any sharp objects within the dorm room and limited it. And then a guy pretty much like jumped out the window, stressed out of his mind, talking about like how something was telling him to like end it with a razor. And it's just like weird. They boarded off the dorm room, but it's just like, what sequence of events could like create that recurring uniform thing for the human psyche, right? It's like, is it a bunch of like phonetic like noises in that room that just cobble together, and then the human brain on average like interprets it as that? Or yeah, you never know.
I guess like the question that like to ask is like if they knew beforehand, because like the human brain is pretty good at convincing itself.
That you could placebo effect yourself. That is true. Like, yeah. There's also the thing where it's like people were like, oh, the curses are real because King Tut's coffin is like, they didn't all die immediately.
Yeah.
And like they didn't all die in such a way where it seemed outright like a curse, right?
And also
like,
they were
it's
like
just like
they were like digging a 2,000-year-old tomb without any protective equipment. Maybe they just got like a weird fucking virus.
I don't even think some of them died out of like bacterial like infections, but it's just like if you play the long game, it was like, see, they died after they did it. He's like, he died 4 years after. He's like, yeah, the curse took long with that one.
Yeah, it's like everyone who drinks, like, stop drinking water. Everyone who drinks water dies.
Yeah, it's just like the stupidest argument. It's just like, yeah, there's got to be like if your whole point is like it'll eventually happen.
Drinking water has a 100% mortality rate eventually.
So does breathing air. Yeah.
Eventually it does.
Yeah. Eventually it gets you.
So maybe
really tanking air for
maybe the ocean is haunted, you know.
That'd be cool. Lovecraft kind of Raleigh and stuff like that, right? Cthulhu's just sleeping in there.
I feel like the ocean is scarier, like without like any like fiction.
Without any fish?
Fiction, like any fictitious monster or anything like that. I feel like the ocean by itself is just scary enough.
Well, yeah, because like the depths and like the unknown, and it being so close to home and stuff, right?
Like, can you imagine, like, you're on a cruise ship and you fall off and nobody notices?
Like, yeah, that's terrifying.
Like, even if you're
also just like
Because like
going
there's
to the
not,
depths and like not understanding like what might kill you.
yeah, man, there's like nothing there, like nothing to do. You're going to die, but it's going to take a while.
Yeah, you either drown or something kills you. You know.
Unless you get like
No, I've
unless you
never-
get like very lucky and another boat passes by within like the next 12 hours.
I've never really understood the fascination of some people to like sail through like some of the half of the planet that's like mostly ocean.
Yeah, I don't get the
It's
point
just
of
like,
cruises.
yeah, I'm sure. Me either. I really don't. I know some people like find it like a vacation thing, but it's just like, what are the chances of like a storm happening and it's just gonna kill the mood, and then I'm like in a fucking swervy ass room, like it's whatever.
Yeah, and also I just don't want to like be trapped with like the same people forever. like I feel like I would like start feeling claustrophobic after a week.
Hmm.
I would like I don't want to look at this like ugly guy across the hallway anymore. Yeah, like that's the thing. What if you get into like a very bad fight with like someone and you want to leave, but like you can't because you're in the middle of the fucking ocean?
My shit disturbing sense would just like make me really love to be that guy's personal antagonist for the week.
Yeah.
I just be in the corner of his eye every fucking step of the way.
Has there ever been like a serial killer on a cruise?
I'm sure there's been like murders on cruises. I don't know about serial killing. Because it's very there's a lot of like points of error where you can easily get caught. So yeah. Like sure you can dispose evidence like on the side. I guess pushing people off the side of the boat. But like at the same thing, like isn't there like a high chance of still witness testimony? And still there are officers on boat.
Yeah, like I don't know, like but like I feel like if you like every couple nights you go out and like find someone who's drunk and you just like throw them over.
I suppose, but I feel like at that point if the fatality rate with like a drunk passenger is a thing, like there has to be like some steps in place to like curtail that, no? Like you know, not serving alcohol or just being like, oh, you're not allowed on the deck, and then there being some security officers there to make sure that you don't get on the deck late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
because like
it will work for a while.
This is my brain operating on like sort of North American lawsuit culture on just like why would you run the gambit to get sued that badly?
Yeah.
Yeah. For all I know, there could be plenty of like cruise ships that just land, but like yeah.
Like, how many people die on a cruise ship on average? Okay, around 200 people die on cruise ships every year.
Oh, 200 is really high.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I mean, but like the numbers are being skewed because like the thing about cruise ships is that they're very popular with old people.
Oh, so there could be chances where like they die of illness or like some sort of pre-existing
Yeah, they die
condition?
because they're fucking old.
That could happen, you know, that's true. I don't know. Cruises and like, if it wasn't for the convenience, I'm not too big on flights.
Yeah.
I don't like being. I don't like the idea of being trapped in like sort of some. But like to be fair, I've been told like the worst thing that happens in a flight is like the first 5 and last 5 minutes of the flight.
Yeah.
Like that's like the biggest points of failure. But like, I do want to like, as I grow older. Who the fuck is replying to me? Do I know you?
Okay, so around about 19 to 25 people are like fall from cruise ships every year.
Oh, my friend was. Yeah, she's one of the newest friends on the server. She's like I was talking about like watching the new not new Transformers movie, Transformers 1, which was from last year. And like people saying it's like the best Transformers movie, and she's like, "Yep, closest to OG comics and good interpretation of the characters." All right, so I guess I'll watch it.
No, but yeah, like
I would.
like apparently like 19 to like 25 people like fall off cruise ships every year.
19 to 25. That's significantly lower, but that's still surprising.
Yeah, and like 90% of them die because nobody notices.
Well, yeah, because like a big cruise ship, how are you gonna actually be able to vocalize that you've gone off board?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Like any trip where it's like where that possibility like is there, like I don't feel comfortable with it. I don't like. I have a friend who wanted to go mountain climbing, and I'm like, sorry, rock climbing,
Yeah.
and I was like, absolutely not. I have a fear of heights. I'm not pushing myself on that.
Yeah.
I know some friends who want to go on hikes. Hikes are a little safer, but it's just like.
Yeah.
We have a mutual friend, and I love her to death. She's my big sister essentially, but she loves hikes, and like if we ever hung out, I would never go on a hike with her. I'd be dead weight.
Yeah.
Half of that trip would be her messaging us and like messaging you guys at the rest of the servers like Nick is either close to or is dead.
It's like, guys, I lost Nick.
I lost Nick.
Wait, I found him. I just mentioned a big booty Asian and he like showed up again.
I mean, hey, I'm a simple man.
Like I don't know. I feel like it's like in Somnium Files where like that is superpowered like procs whenever he like hears like a porn magazine being mentioned.
All you need to do is mention my criteria.
Yeah.
Did someone mention Latinos? I like teleport behind someone. Like, what the fuck? I thought he was dead.
he's having a heart attack. Doctor, is there a Latino and stuff?
Yes, I am on my mother's side. I was like, hey there, baby. What up? He's stabilizing.
I mean, his heart rate is high, but he's stable and he's walking.
He's stable.
He's talking now.
So what you doing after this? I wish I were so bold.
Yeah. The simple joys of life, like big booties.
Okay.
We haven't talked about our weeks.
Yeah, you go first, ladies first.
Yeah, because my week is short.
All right.
Basically, it's been a lot of like, I don't know how many fucking free days I got, but like, it's just been struggling to sleep with my neighbor who's having like a party the entire fucking week.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how many fucking free days I got from New Year's, but like, they've been going on it like for like 5 days now. And they have fireworks, which I hate. I hate fireworks so much. Like, I feel like if you go back to like some of my bots this week, like in the background, there's going to be a constant like. Sounds like I'm on a fucking Warzone or something.
I mean, like my eldest dog doesn't mind fireworks. My cat gets slightly spooked, but she doesn't care too much. My youngest dog, he hates them. So I was like lucky that on New Year's, like like we only had it on New Year's Day, and then people weren't doing it for the rest of the week.
I don't know. People around here like really like fireworks. It's like they just like want excuses to use fireworks. Like,
I can kind of like see the whole thing. It's just like I really wish like fireworks would like stay in certain commercial zones.
Yeah.
Rather than just like residential. Like I do like looking at a nice set of fireworks like when I'm at a festival or like at a market or something. But like when it's at home and you're a pet owner or like God forbid like you have like a newborn or something that and like you're worried like sensitive sound. Or poor like PTSD like vets who have PTSD is like it's one of the last things you want to be hearing.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't get fireworks. I have never liked them.
I'm smooth brained. I like light spectacles. Like I think the whole drone fireworks thing is pretty cool though, but like that's probably far more expensive by comparison.
Yeah, people have always told me that I was born a grumpy old man.
That's about right. You're about as perverted as one too.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I have never liked that kind of like stuff. And also there's like the entire street smells like smoke because like everyone like did like a barbecue for like 2 days in New Year's.
Oh, I could go for barbecue.
But like the entire street smells like smoke because the thing around here is that like for barbecues and stuff like that we use like wood. We don't use like charcoal. We use wood.
Hmm.
The entire street smells like smoke.
Gotta get that applewood flavor.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that was my week, really.
Okay. My week was working on the script. Like I said, I cut it in 4 parts, and then this one, like I'm looking at it, it's like, oh, this is a bit hard to make cohesive, so this might be cut in half, which makes it even easier. Pretty much flowing well. I have to wait for art resources. Artist has to contact me back, but the first part could actually get like done pretty fast if things continue at this pace. So I'm happy. I will say, doing research for a vid is icky. I hate it. I'm so lazy. I'm just like, God damn it. It's like I have to try being legitimate. Can't I just like not?
Can I make it up?
Then, like, can I just be like, yeah, what's your source? I'm made of the fuck. I just also just like the worry is just like when you're using internet sources, especially when it's like research on something that doesn't have an authoritative thing, right? Like an authoritative source. It's like, what are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
Like I have to listen to some like news article guy. Like, what's his credentials? Like, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, and the thing about games is like if you try to like do research about games, it's like how long till you like get to a point where you have to like learn Japanese to get information?
True. It's like, to be fair, for the context of the video, I don't necessarily have to do it for a specific game. It's just like it is part of the industry in a weird facet, I'd say, like on the cultural side maybe. And the thing is, games don't have an authority on a bunch of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like, we struggle with that. And it's not like we have a big gamer dictionary, and thank God we don't, because there's a high percentage of words that would probably be in there where you're like, uh-oh.
Wait,
but,
what?
like, yeah.
What just happened? Why did my... What? What did my... I was just checking Twitter and like, my favorite VTuber just fucking followed me?
Oh, nice, nice.
What? What? You mind if I freak out for a moment here?
Yeah, go for
like,
it.
what happened? How? When? What? Like, I don't know, I guess, like, oh?
Let's go.
Okay. I mean, I have done a couple of, like, drawings for her, so maybe that's the reason, I don't know.
That might be it, yeah. But hey, good on you.
What? Okay.
What else? Yeah, this thing is gonna be both, like, it's easier to make in terms of time, but harder to kind of like make, I'm gonna say, good, is my worry. I think that's why it takes me so long, is I don't want to be like a video essayist. I don't want to be like that type of content creator where I have to constantly research. If I could, I would love to just do highlight reels.
Make a new... No, you have to make a 9-hour video about, like, the topic you want to, like, explore.
I could do that for Yakuza easy. I'll
Yeah.
bet. But like, with this stuff, when it's kind of getting rid of a bunch of footage and like, because like in my brain I already recorded it, so I don't want to delete it. I have to find a way to like kind of scrapple it, meatloaf it together to be something decent. And in this case, like, that sort of method kind of works, and it does make it a little hard to work with, but like, it's kind of better. I don't really, when it comes to this sort of stuff where it's kind of like commentary based or informational or something like that, whatever the fuck I'm trying to do, is like, I don't want to make something that I wouldn't watch myself.
Yeah.
Or like I'd find boring to make.
Yeah.
I really don't want to be the type of person who phones it in, but we'll see. And then the rest of the time, since I made some money back, which was really nice.
Money for gacha?
No, money for different expense.
Actually, no, money for, like, give me money so I can buy, like, the new Loki skin.
Oh, go fuck yourself. Do it yourself. Candy messaged in the server like earlier, just like, oh man, this Loki skin is really creating some conversations, and it's just a screenshot of her saying something. I'm like, that's not creating conversations. You're just say your Don't work around it. Just say it. What do you mean it's creating conversations? Creating conversations. Soul screenshot. Message from her.
Listen, it was part of a conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, okay. And yeah, so I got some money that recovered some of the that recovered pretty much most of the losses, now that I think about it, of like some of the games I bought on sale. And as I'm doing the editing, storage is getting lower in terms of like not free storage. It's like actually clearing up more storage, which is good. And if I can clear up more, that means I can get rid of like the oldest drive, which is like a small amount of like terabytes. I can give it to like a family member. They can use it for photos, and then I can buy a new one that's huge and big, and then I can record in 1440, and then create even more backlog for myself, because I'm really loving this boulder, Candy. This boulder's so cool.
Hell yeah. Maybe you will get it up next time.
Maybe I have a good feeling.
Wait, that sounds bad out of context.
I have a good feeling that I'll be. Yeah, there's a pill for that. I have a good feeling that I can that I can move it up.
Yeah, you're going to get to the top of the hill eventually. Just keep going.
I'm gonna keep doing it. And then once I'm up there, I'll be like, wow, I did it. And I'll be like, uh-oh.
Oh, there you go.
Gravity seems to be performing. Yeah, gravity seems to be a bitch. Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
And then the only other notable things, Prude got me onto. Prude's a mutual friend of ours. He's a really sweet guy. He got me onto Pointless Hub, so I watched a bunch of those reviews in the background while I was doing the work on there, which has made me kind of interested in going into Transformers. So I might watch like the Transformers 1 movie, like shortly after this podcast. And the other thing I did was I started up Lies of Pinocchio, or Lies of P. Finally.
Yes. The twink.
Yeah, so because my friend bought it and she was like, "Oh, play it before the new year ends because you promised you'd play it." I'm like, "All right, fair." And I played about an hour, and then I kind of like cut off. I cut off before like the first major boss because I was like, "Oh, it's already midnight, so I'll get back to it when I get back to it." But it is it's pretty good. It's weird. It's like there are no problems with it. It could, like, we were talking about Souls-like fatigue.
Yeah.
It plays well. It's a good Souls-like. It's just like it's not like anything is pulling me so far, but to be fair, it's the first hour. It is weird to have a Bloodborne-like that runs at a really good frame rate.
It is.
It runs on 120 FPS, and it is fluid. It is great. The mechanics and the mechanical subsystems are really good. It pretty much has visceral attacks. It's fine. Some of the enemy designs are kind of like whatever, but there's pretty decent customization options. Some nice weapon variety.
For what I played for what I played of that game, like when you get good at the parrying, it feels really good. When you start like when you start to get the parrying, it feels really good. And you know how I am with parrying.
Yeah, no, parrying is always great. I haven't fought the first boss yet, so I'll probably do it sometime next week. I think there are a couple other games I can just like also kind of like bat out because they're only like 3 hours long, so I might do those too. Yeah, that's about it. It's just gonna be more as my weeks go on. It's just gonna be more and more scripting because this is the rough draft. Then I gotta have it. Then once I'm done that, I gotta get it edited by good friend Dura and a couple artist friends, and then back and forth, and then we finally put something out. Candy is not going to be in the next video because her character is canonically in prison right now.
Yeah.
So.
I should have fired. Sorry.
You said a fire.
Listen, they should stop. Like, they need to stop making the orphanage out of wood.
Yeah. She'll come back.
Candy will return in Avengers Endgame. Yeah,
you will. Well, you will, won't you? I don't know what the fuck I'd do with your character. Your character is like evil Bugs Bunny. I don't. Well, not evil, just as Bugs Bunny. Like a Warner Brothers thing. I gotta be careful how I use you, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was my week.
I was like,
You wanna? Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like, I've been like looking at I don't. I'm not looking at like other stuff. I was like looking at like potentially other games to play on like the old PC, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, oh my god, oh my fucking god, I'm so glad piracy exists. I'm so glad piracy.
She means sailing on the seas. Wink.
Because like,
go on.
like how the fuck do you get like like I've been trying to like find like The Sims 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's so many fucking discs. It's so
Oh,
many
really?
because it has like
Oh, expansions.
like expansions and like this like the packs and stuff like that. It's like 18 discs total.
That's pretty gross.
And like I cannot like find a complete collection. It's always like missing something, so I will have to like. And it's like like do I go too hard on that actually? Like maybe we should stop like doing that to the Sims. Maybe we should just like make a new one every 2 years. I don't know.
No, I think like because what was it? Sims 4 I think is free to play and it's a live service. Like I look at that and it's like, if there's anything you should like that could kind of work as live service for constant updates, like yeah, Sims. I see it. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
No, the problem with like the Sims 4 is that like it was like the worst part to like start doing the live service thing because the engine sucks, so it's always going to be like limited. It's always going to be like very limited, and they need to make a new one before they do that.
Yeah, no, because my brain is just like, in theory, because like Sims is known for like the amount of expansions it goes. Like part of me does look at it and it's like, if it's just on the same engine, like I can see like the validity of that just being like in that distribution model. Obviously, this isn't the hypothetical where they don't horribly abuse it, but it is EA.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Now brought to you by Blood Money.
Hooray!
Yay!
Yay! What do you mean I can't be gay in The Sims anymore? Do you not know your audience? looks around. Why is the auditorium empty? He's like, I put the no gay sign out front. Oh god damn. I wasn't expecting this.
The gays are gone. What do we do?
They're completely gone. Oh. Well, what do you know?
Wait, you mean? No, was it like that is the problem? Like unironically, that is like one of the main problems with like the new EA thing, is that like once the sale goes through, they're going to be like private, so they're not going to have like stock prices anymore. So like public sentiment will have no consequences. That is like the one advantage of like having a company with publicly traded, is that like stock prices like.
I do know that, to be fair, like SNK is owned under like a subsidiary that is like that, right?
I think. I don't know.
I think.
I don't really know that
much
much about like the business of SNK because I don't play their games a lot.
Yeah, because like I don't know how much that's interfered on that level. Because like it's at one point like. I don't know if they'd actually add some sort of like bizarre personal belief grandstanding when in face of the dollar, right?
Yeah.
But I have no idea. Like part of me could easily see just as much of the sentiment of, oh, let's just get Westerner money.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Wait, let me refresh something. I think it works.
You see that shit about RAM price increases possibly delaying like console generation?
Yeah.
For the next gen? Good.
Good, yeah.
How about you actually make this gen good? Could you please do that?
We haven't done any actual games.
Yeah. Take your time. I don't care if this console cycle is like 9 years instead of 6. Like, actually put out some really good games for this fucking gen.
Yeah, and you know what else is great about that is that like if you don't make a new console, I can keep using my 3060 because it's going to be like keep being like the base point for like performance.
It was just like, just just do it. You guys, I'm looking at you, Sony, as a person who also owns a PlayStation. It's just like you wasted a bunch of time on fucking live services. Make me some actually good single player games again.
Make me some video games, Sony. Where are the video games, Sony?
We'll make you a God of no. Get me something else. Sony.
Sony really needs to get off the prestige thing, I feel like. They need to start making stupid games again.
Oh well, yeah. Well, the problem is like we've had this talk. It's just like it just takes a cycle of like one person doing well and then they get up their own ass again. Yeah.
That's again why I always say that Nintendo being out of touch is like a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it is.
Because they're just like doing silly games.
They do silly games, but at the same time, like there's a bunch of shit where they do that I just like go like, why are you like this? You fucking.
Yeah.
Hey,
you want a new Kirby game? We have a new Kirby game. He has a car now. Whee.
I will say they do follow their own trends though. It's like, hey, Breath of the Wild did really well. Time for a lot of our other IPs to go on this formula. He's like, yeah, okay, fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like, and like, from what I'm speaking of like consoles though, I've seen like from reports I've seen like this was like the worst year for Xbox as like far as like sales go.
To no one's surprise. I mean, to be fair, this is like known as like the worst year for like console sales of all time, but it's just like, of course, you guys raised prices, and there's not enough incentive to like actually buy in.
Yeah. And everyone is just
like,
playing Fortnite. Who cares? Who gives a fuck?
Because one, you'd have to put the down payment for the console. Two, all consoles have like paid online, which just sucks. And then three, it's like of the two major consoles, like I can see more people grabbing a Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah. I don't think there are too many definitive titles right now that are making people insta go to it. But like with that I can understand. It's the portability factor, right?
Yeah, no, so like they don't have like the like big exclusive now right now, where they have some at least. They
have a pretty decent library, but the other thing is like unless you, I mean like the buy-in rate is like you would have bought in a PS5 by now if your library was completely locked to a Sony ecosystem and you needed to continue, or like the same thing with Xbox. But like if it's at this point where it's like midway, it's like why the fuck are you buying? And two is just like, oh god, wait, I forgot the point. I mentioned the online, I mentioned the initial down payment, and it's just like, oh yeah, obviously like a bunch of these games aren't even exclusive to the console.
Yeah.
So if a person already has like an acting PC that's doing a lot of legwork, yeah, they could probably just play it on that. And then some people are even patient enough to wait on the timed exclusive. There's no real incentive to be paying like over 600 to anywhere up to 800, or even in the region up to like almost up to $1,000.
Yeah.
For a system that we have no idea is like when it will actually like end in its console cycle. So yeah, no.
And like what was I going to say? I forgot what I was going. Oh yeah, I'm looking around and like the Switch is like doing pretty well, like compared to like the other consoles. It is like,
oh yeah,
it is like at almost 11 million units in like 6 months. Is a lot of.
Yeah.
Like it basically.
Like the way
like it's probably going to like outsell the Wii U by like next month.
Yeah. Like the Switch 2 is just like, here's the Switch 1, but better.
But it can actually run games now.
I'm sure. Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, okay. And if like somehow you did actually establish a pretty decent library on the eShop, yeah, you do have an incentive to like get something a little better and then have the shit run better. So.
Yeah.
And I still don't have really anything that I'm looking at that'll make me get it just yet, but
yeah. And also like I don't know, as someone who like plays mainly on PC, like the Switch is like the only one I would consider getting. Because like,
well, yeah, because the others don't have like anything locked to that would really interest you or have the must buy.
Yeah. And also just like the convenience, because I don't have a TV, so like if I got a console, it will connect to my monitor anyway. So like the Switch is the only one who.
I mean, my console. Yeah, my console already connects to my monitor.
The Switch is the only one who will give me like anything different, like even like games aside. It is like the only one who give me like anything different. What I already have.
I think I think also the thing with like the portability aspect is just like as a person who I think one of the reasons why I don't really like playing RPGs as much as I used to is like the grind. But like if you add a portability element, is like yeah, grind becomes like way easier if you can like do it in your backyard or like you can do it during a commute.
Yeah.
Feels like you're
Or
getting
on
shit
bed.
done. Like there's, or yeah, or on bed or like in the bathroom. It's just like it's just an added level of convenience.
Yeah.
So
I want to be like it would be fun to like beat a boss while you poop.
I, I guess so. I can't really see too much outside of the portable market that I play outside of like RPGs and maybe Metroidvanias, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of like
Or tactics games.
Yeah, because like I don't know. I feel like it would be like because like yeah, like the other console would just like be connected to my monitor. So like the portability thing is like the only thing that like would offer me like literally anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
And honestly, I hope like that would be like in my opinion that would be like a good way to like go for like the next generation is like the next PS4, the next PlayStation and the next Xbox. They are not actually any more powerful. They're just like portable now.
I guess we'd have to wait for the tech to like keep it because like I think like if they had to make a portable thing next gen, it would probably be weaker than this one.
Yeah.
So like it really is tough to balance. I know Xbox had an idea for it, but then they went like the ROG route or whatever, and then that was just like a complete joke.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wait 1 second.
I think there's. Oh yeah, go ahead. There was also like some sort of like PlayStation store thing where someone saw like Wait, are you there?
Yeah, I just needed to mute because I was like coughing.
Oh, no problem. There's like a PlayStation thing where it's like on the PlayStation Store you can usually with titles you can see like PS5, PS4, sometimes the PS3 tag, but I think the PS3 store is going down. And like other stuff, right? And then there was one that said PC. And a lot of people, well, not a lot, but like some people are speculating that in theory the PlayStation could start making a PC client, which like, okay.
Yeah, which
That's fine.
That's not going to go anywhere. We don't want another fucking launcher.
We don't want another fucking launcher, but at the same time, like, I look at it and I go, like, okay, well, let's say, like, RAM prices increase, and you'd want to utilize, like, you'd want to somehow recover damages. I could see it, but, like, yeah, PC gamers are just, they really don't like adding other launchers.
Yeah, it's like Epic still gives games for free away, like every week, and nobody gives a fuck.
The closest thing you get is XPass, and that's because it's like a free, like a kind of rental service essentially.
Yeah.
That kind of just works out. The only ways I can see this working out is if you cared about like the PlayStation ecosystem enough where you load off of it, and it's like it's keeping your profile across systems.
Yeah.
Like trophies and stuff, but it's like even then, it's like there's no guarantee that your client would like be able to like offer anything comparable to Steam or like sales that would be better than Steam.
Yeah, and even then, like, and the thing is, like, even without a separate launcher, Sony is already struggling on the PC market.
Yeah,
like their games that don't actually sell that well on PC because like they wait too long, but like nobody cares by the time they release.
Mm-hmm.
So like no, like
I do find it
like
yeah.
to this point, like the biggest selling, the highest selling Sony game on PC is still Horizon Zero Dawn.
That's so funny. I
because that was the first
one.
That's the thing. That was the first one. So it was hype around.
I think it is. I think it is interesting that as trends have gone, you can see like places where the gaming market is still appealing to like where they think the market like market mentality like maybe 10-15 years ago, where it's like they think like a longer game is absolutely going to sell more, and it's like it did when the buyer was a teenager who had an abundance of free time, right? Because like getting a longer game was the like you had limited money, and then getting a longer game was like you kind of exerting the power of your dollar, right?
Yeah.
But as the audience has grown, the main audience that tends to buy games has grown, a longer game is harder to kind of to metabolize because you have a lot of responsibilities and stuff. And if I remember correctly, like the I'd have to find the source. I think like as our generation or like year brackets and stuff like that, we still buy games regularly, but like the younger ones are not. They're more on free to play, I think.
Yeah.
So it's pretty. So
Yeah,
it's
like
pretty
the younger ones are
interesting.
just like playing Fortnite.
Yeah, so like it becomes a pretty big problem because it's like there's the AAA mentality of like we got to put more money in and then pad it in with a bunch of stuff, and then it's like the audience that used to be okay with that goes like, dude, I don't have the time for that.
Yeah.
Like if it works if the content's good, obviously. Like there are people who will no life like something like Elden Ring if it comes out again, but if it's like something like fucking AC Valhalla, where it's just a bunch of pointless busy work, it's like no one fucking cares.
We're BC Ubisoft.
Yeah, it's just like if anything, the longer game with padding is just gonna have a point against it. It's no longer like a selling point. It's just like, ugh, I gotta schedule around a game now.
And also, it doesn't make like sense like business-wise anymore. Like making games bigger is like just like not sustainable anymore.
It's not sustainable. It's just like as time goes on, it's just like make it concise and make it like. Oh wait, you have a.
Hi, Dolan. Hi. How you doing?
Yeah, it's just like, oh, make a concise and impactful like game, right? Like cut out the fat, essentially, is what I want. Like you can have an open world game with like side stuff and it works well, like sure, but it's like there are definitely things in design where it's like you have to. I'm sure people have to start looking and going like, is this just padding?
Yeah. And yeah, your name is on the chat. Your name is on the chat because like you're like a most recent follower technically. So that's what it means. That's the most recent follower there.
Because like, I'll be real. If a game, I keep on thinking of Ubisoft because they're the most guilty of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if they are with Shadows. I haven't heard. All I've heard from Shadows is like it's good, and then no one elaborates. If I had another like fucking open world game that was like a Rockstar or Ubisoft situation in terms of like a bunch of side stuff, and it's just like, hey, your character needs to collect the painted rocks across the world, and then they can get a super armor. I'm like, I'm good, dude.
Collect the thingamajinks.
No, thank you. I'm fine.
I'm fine. Yeah. And I think it's like, I don't know. I feel like that's like the part that like gives me like coming back to like Breath of the Wild. Is that you can just like can do whatever you want. You can skip like a bunch of stuff like for as long as you want. And it's like, okay, that's fun.
Yeah,
that's fun. And it's funny because like remember how I mentioned that like that like I used a glitch to get the Master Sword early.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so like the thing is like the Master Sword gets added to my inventory, but the quest is still like it doesn't complete the quest, so I still have to pull the Master Sword out of the pedestal to complete the quest.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
So the thing is like
you got it, but not really.
What ends up happening is that like you go to like the pedestal and you start using it and you start like and you use it when you have like the 13 hearts you need to like pull the Master Sword, the Master Sword. The thing is like there's no sword in the pedestal, so Link is literally just like putting effort to like pull out air. And then he starts like pirouetting and like doing moves with like nothing in his hands. Because
I'm gonna slay Ganon with the power of my imagination.
Because the cutscene is still playing, but like the physical object does not exist in the world anymore. So he's just like a child pantomiming. Like
Link yearns for it.
Yeah. But at least it like counted the quest as completed. And I get like I don't know how that was programmed, like how that was coded, that like you can still do it. You can still like get the Master Sword and then do the quest later on. And also Breath of the Wild is I feel like because like the thing about Breath of the Wild is that there is like a secret like experience system, right? And the game keeps track of like how much you have played, how much you have done. And after certain thresholds, it starts spawning like harder enemies in the world. And the thing is, like that combined with Master Mode is beating my fucking ass.
I'd imagine.
Like I was crashing, like
it
yesterday.
would insta spawn like the tier above immediately from that too.
Like yesterday, I was playing the game, and it's like I was crashing out.
Kiwi turned Candy into a cat girl.
Yeah. Thank you, Kiwi. Yeah, I was crashing out because and like the thing is, like, I feel like the game is also like spawning like Giga assassins way more often. So like I will be walking and like all of a sudden there's like 3 people behind me.
Oh Jesus.
I like meowing. Meowing is fun.
Yeah, my juniors when I at work used to do it randomly,
the wheel of fire.
and then it started becoming a normal thing, and then like I'd start catching myself doing it while I was like digging through the fridge. And my family would just be like, "Why are you meowing?"
Okay, meow. Go ahead, do it.
Me?
See, meow.
Meow.
I don't know, but I never thought I was going to like to like ow. To like hear you say meow.
Meow. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Oh yeah, I was going to show you guys.
Were you expecting me to go really flat like meow?
I was going to show you guys. I finally added the sound alert that you guys like keep telling me to add.
That sound point. Okay, let me hear this.
Look at you! You're just the bottom!
Are you happy now? I added it now. Are you happy? And I decided it was going to cost money now because you guys have too many too many fucking like channel points. It's like, do you see, like every time someone does a redeem, like everyone starts like doing redeems because they have too many fucking channel points. So like it's always like 10 in a row. And I'm going to be honest, I like the nerd mode and the kitty ears. I think it looks cute with like the glasses and the cat ears. I like it.
Yeah, I mean it plays to certain biases you already have.
Yeah.
The buck teeth is a new one though.
No, the buck teeth is because it's like nerd mode.
It looks cute when your mouth is closed. It looks horrifying when you open your mouth.
No. I don't know what you're talking about, Doc.
Oh god.
I mean, like because like it is like designed to like look like the fucking nerd emote. You know, they like.
Oh yeah,
nerd things.
yeah. I get you.
So that's why the teeth are there, because this is like they redeem it when I start talking about graphics when I'm playing a game.
That's valid. Candy goes into like really long tangents on it.
Like yesterday,
Way
I was
before
like,
the podcast, she would just type essays on like graphical tech and stuff like that, and just like advancements and techniques that a bunch of devs would use.
yeah.
And I would try my best. I'd be like, "Oh, I'm happy that you're happy that you're
That's cool,
discussing
honey."
this. I can only chip in so much with my limited information, but I'm glad you're excited about something."
Yeah. And now I get to do it like live and make it everyone's
Yeah,
problem.
no, it's great. Oh yeah, I think that's what a lot of VTubers do. Really, when I think about it, is that they probably like just go out on their hyperfixations.
Yeah. Yeah, like wouldn't
Everyone's
like,
oh.
Can you believe it? There's like a high incidence of autism in this world. Can you believe it? Crazy, right?
In this community?
Yeah. I was shocked when I learned that.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
XDX on autism. And like there's also a lot of ADHD. Can you believe that? Isn't that crazy? Isn't that insane? Isn't that like absolutely unbelievable?
Yeah.
Ow.
I ain't saying shit.
I don't even remember why we were talking about cats earlier. I was just thinking about cats. I don't know why.
Yeah, you started like the podcast asking about like my favorite big cat, and it's like, oh, what a weird thing to pull out of left field. All right, I'll entertain this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite like wild animal in general?
Take a guess. Honestly,
Wolves?
you've known me for yes, you've known me for years. It's absolutely the wolf. Second place is probably like the cheetah, and then third place is the hyena.
Yeah.
And then if we're talking like birds, the crow, because edgelord, because of course.
Yeah.
And then bugs, I like the Japanese rhinoceros beetle.
Yeah. There's a VTuber who collects like a Japanese VTuber who collects like beetles. And it's
Yeah.
and it's really cute when she like pulls them out on stream and like starts playing with them. Because they're
After
alive.
JoJo Part
They're like
7
alive.
beetle
They're like her
Tendrils, yeah.
pets.
Oh, part 8. Mm-hmm.
They're like her pets. They're alive. So she puts them on like
Yeah.
her table and they start like eating her fingers, like going. "Meow."
Beetles are cool. I love them. They're awesome bugs.
I remember like I had like a huge fear of beetles back when I was like a child.
Really? I always thought out of all the bugs, like they were cool. I think it might be because like weirdly enough, like when it comes to like big bugs, I don't like big like thin lanky bugs, right? Like stick bugs and stuff like that, because that all already looks alien.
Yeah.
But something about like a big round bug isn't as like creepy to me for some reason.
I guess it's like human bias to think like something big and round is like baby.
Kinda, because like, and before anyone goes like spiders, like no, there's like the segmentation and the large like legs, and to be fair, they're arachnids, of course, but like stuff like that, like is like yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the weird thing where it's like I could see a spider being more creepy to me than a scorpion. I think mostly because of its proportions.
Yeah. My mom was afraid. Like back when she was like pregnant with me, because like the house she lived in was like full of scorpions.
What a weird segue. I thought you were gonna be like, my mom was afraid because she thought she'd give birth to scorpions.
No, like the
I'd
house.
be like, what?
The house she lived in when she was pregnant with me was full of scorpions, so she was afraid that like one day they were going to like bite her, like sting her, and she was going to have a miscarriage because of that.
Mm.
And I did almost die,
Mom,
but not
my
because
mom's
of that.
biggest worry. My mom's biggest worry when she was pregnant with me was just like, oh man, maybe if I eat too much McDonald's during my pregnancy cravings, he'll end up stupid. I was like, yeah. I don't know.
Going back to the animals though. Have you ever seen one of these?
Stretching words. Okay. You showed that 2 weeks ago on this very podcast.
Because I love them. They're so fucking cool.
Yeah, I know the bone-eating vulture. Yes,
They eat bones.
They're also one of my favorite. Yeah, they're one of my favorite birds as well because like
They're the only
I know
vertebrate
the
who eats,
name.
they're the only vertebrate who eats bones.
They're also very clever because they'll actually form symbiotic relationships with other predator species to lead them to prey, so that the prey can, so that the predator species can eat the prey, and then they have like free bones because the species isn't going to eat the bones, but they will. So it's like, yeah, it's pretty cool. They're very cool animals. Yeah, pretty much. It's a very win-win like relationship when it comes to that.
I love that.
That must be the most badass thing.
I love the coloring.
You love their
on
colors
on
because
the
they
bird.
look like phoenixes.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're really cool. I think Breviary might be based off of them, like that Pokemon. But it's like they're really, they're
What's
just
the name
not
of the
like
Pokemon?
Breviary.
How do you?
BRAVIA, or maybe Braviary. I've only ever read it. I've never watched the anime and heard them say it.
Google tells me that a breviary is a liturgical book used in Christianity for playing the canonical hours.
Okay. All right. Oh, there's a Mega Breviary? Oh, whatever. Fuck it. I'm just gonna send the pic here. This is the one I'm talking about. I could be wrong though.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. But...
Maybe there's information on the wiki about that. I don't know.
Oh, there always is on like the design base. I haven't checked actually. As soon as I saw that vulture in real life, I was like, that does kind of look like Breviary.
That's why I was going like. That's what I was like trying to Google it. I wanted to go to the wiki.
Oh my god, there's so many fucking. I think Ash owned one of these too. I can't remember.
Hey, Silent.
Hey, Silent. Trivia. Okay. Brian. Starting to. Oh no, Bravira is based off the bald eagle.
Bald eagle.
Okay. And then its Swain counterpart is based off the stellar sea eagle. Cool.
Oh, those are the ones that look like uncles.
Yeah, they kind of do.
Like they kind of look like an uncle.
Yeah, they genuinely do.
Like I don't know, like that's such a weird thing to say. I know, but like this bird is an uncle.
No, I totally get you. I saw that thing. I'm like, yeah, that's about right.
Look, chat, they're uncle. That bird is an uncle.
Uncle Bird.
Like it looks like he will be.
Absolutely.
It looks like he will be on a cartoon and have a New York accent.
I'm walking over here.
Hey, I'm flying here.
I'm flying here. I'm flying over here.
I don't
New
know.
Yorkers get really mad when you say that, apparently.
Yeah, because they know how to fucking speak.
Yeah, well, get used to it, New Yorkers. I'm sorry. I don't give a
That will be like going to like France and going like "Cojon baguette" to every French person.
Oh, baguette.
to every French person you see.
I have family in
Or
France.
like going
I-
to Italy and going "Mamma mia, spaghetti" to every fucking
Mamma
Italian.
mia. The thing is, like, I've gone to France because I've like family there, and like they speak very gently, they're very polite and stuff. But like, there was a part of me that was like, oh my god, it's taken everything out of me to not do it. Cause like like you'd be surprised, like the amount of you'd be surprised because like. Usually those mostly the joke stereotypes, like the closest ones you'll ever get, I imagine, are probably in the roughest parts of the countryside. But like, when you go to the mainland cities, it's not too bad. Like, it's very gentle, usually soft. So, yeah.
It will be like
It is pretty funny to go. Yeah, go ahead.
It will be like going to China and going like "ching chong" to everyone.
You might not want to. You might not want to say that. I mean, it's I don't know. Yeah,
I'm saying it's not.
Okay.
I'm saying it's not okay.
Yeah, but like, what was accents?
Yeah. Like I don't know. That reminds me of like a story.
The classic like Mario Italian accent is the funny thing about the classic Mario, the Super Mario Italian accent, is that it is being done by a French person.
Yeah.
Like the voice actor is French. It's just like, okay, yeah.
Have you ever seen that video that is like a little British kid going Super Mario in real life and then he starts eating spaghetti?
Okay.
It's like a British kid with a super thick accent going like Super Mario in real life and then he just like starts eating spaghetti.
Speaking of French, I started E3 today. I hope it's fun. I gotta start a couple of games soon.
I don't know, that video is probably like so old by now. Like the younger members of chat probably have no fucking idea what I'm talking about.
Younger people in chat for like what? Oh, the meme video? Well, I mean, like, that's just the internet nature. Do you know what the crazy thing to think of is? Is like, I'm sure I could probably talk to like a junior in work that I've like had professional conversations with. And then if I told them that Smosh used to just have Anthony and Ian doing skits, they might stare at me.
Yeah.
They'd be like, what are you talking about? Just look at them like,
do kids nowadays even know what chocolate rain is? Do they know it?
You remember Kev Jumba? Any of y'all remember Kev Jumba? Ryan Higa? Anyone?
Anyone?
Who else? Who else on the old YouTuber spectrum? This is tough actually when you think about it, because there's so many There's so many people who just kind of like dipped out. The What the Buck Show, Ray William Johnson. I don't know. Remember Machinima Candy?
Oh, remember the mess? Well, I remember the mess. That is the thing. That is the thing I remember about Machinima is the mess when it like collapsed.
Machinima's most memorable thing is its collapse. Like it was like an awful company to be working in near the end, and then like I think a lot of people just kind of moved to Rooster Teeth, and then Rooster Teeth kind of mismanaged itself and collapsed. It was like, well, god damn. And, oh right, and then there was also like what was it, Polaris?
Remember multi-channel networks?
I do remember the music era. I'm talking about like to be fair, I think I hopped onto YouTube maybe like 2 years after it came out, and then it's just like yeah, but like there was the age of the AMV,
Yeah.
and then occasionally Watchers, but like yeah.
Yeah.
It is kind of funny when you think about it. Like there was like that time where like people mostly attributed like walkthroughs to like Game Grumps and stuff, but like technically Super Best Friends came out before.
Yeah.
And like weirdly enough, like they had like the bigger cultural impact within certain communities in my head. Because like when they died, they became like top trending on Twitter.
Yeah.
And then they like, you know, they each started doing their own thing. But it's like it's really fascinating. I love that channel so much.
I think the first time I was like on YouTube was for the fucking Gummy Bear song.
Oh. I think the first
Do you guys remember the
YouTube-
Gummy Bear song?
God, I hate the Gummy Bear song so fucking much. The first YouTube was all like my YouTube introduction was either one of two things. I can't remember which one was first. It was either when my dad, because my dad is big into film and independent film and stuff like that, and he thought YouTube was a very interesting space to start that open with. And the first one I think was the skit of Anthony of Smosh on the beach, documenting how he's going to die on the beach, right?
Yeah.
Because he's been stranded. And then the end of the camera is him dying, and it zooms out, and it's just a public beach. And it's like, okay, yeah. Or it would have been the music video for Weird Al Yankovic's Amish Paradise.
Yeah. Oh, you haven't ever heard of like the Gummy Bear song, Silent? Don't change that. Do not Google it. Save yourself. Do not change that.
It's like Baby Shark. It's like once it gets in your head, it just annoyingly stays in there.
Yeah, do not look it up. You do not need it.
God, remember when there were other sites competing to YouTube for like the VOD space?
Yeah.
You fucking remember like I'm sure it's still alive. You remember Daily Motion?
I think.
Yeah. That's about the correct response.
Do you remember YouTube Gaming? When they had like a separate app for gaming?
YouTube Gaming still makes me laugh. You and I were there when YouTube Gaming opened up, and we were on our social network that we met on, and everyone was commenting like, is it gonna be a big game changer? And then it died so hard.
It just kind of went away. There wasn't even like...
Cause the whole thing that like, what was the point?
Yeah, it's
People
just
were
like...
already putting people were already doing Let's Plays on YouTube. It's like all you had to do was just add the stream function. That would have been fine. And now they did.
Yeah, that's what they ended up doing. It's like, wow. You would have saved so much fucking money.
Google is so funny when it comes to trying to go into competitive spaces, because they go weirdly all in when like some of the answers are just like to be simple.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, there are so many failed Google projects. It's so funny when Google like decides to step into a community space or like as a competitor, and everyone's like, are they gonna make waves? And then you have to think for a second, it's like, how many dead projects are under this company?
Do you remember what I was going to... Do you remember Mixer?
Oh yeah, Dailymotion is like this weird nebulous zone where you can find like episodes of like full-on episodes of shows weirdly sometimes. Like I think old British sitcom TV episodes that I decided to watch were on Dailymotion. Yeah, go ahead, Candy.
Like, do you remember Mixer?
Why does that sound familiar? Is it the streaming platform?
Yeah. It was owned by Microsoft.
I remember hearing it, but never once going on it.
Yeah, me neither. I never went there.
I think because like the thing with all those like rival streaming platforms was the biggest news you'd ever hear is that they would try throwing contracts in the way of big Twitch streamers.
Yeah.
To kind of having like an exclusive thing over there, so then the audience would like migrate there. But the problem is with so many online spaces, people are like surprisingly not interested in going into a new platform because it's just like now I gotta schedule. Yeah, it's work. I gotta schedule in a new like account and everything just to check this guy out and then kind of like be active in the community, make a new account. It's like just for this one person. It's like, yeah.
Do you remember when you could make a YouTube account without a Google account?
I do.
Yeah.
This conversation is really doing more damage than I thought it would.
Do you remember Google Plus?
Oh, I remember Google Plus. Oh.
I think I had one. I think me and a couple of like high school friends tried to make a Google Plus account, and we got bored of it in like a week. And we went back to Facebook to play Farmville. Because back in the day, I am old enough to remember when having a Facebook was cool. But like the young people had Facebooks.
Yeah, I remember.
And all of my high school friends and me had Facebooks.
I remember there was like the weird time where like, remember MSN Messenger? I loved MSN Messenger. MSN Messenger.
That was great. I remember like I would just like getting online and start like tapping, like poking all of my friends.
MSN Messenger is proof to this day in my head that a service doesn't have to be good to succeed, because by all metrics, it was far better than Facebook Messenger, and Facebook Messenger killed it.
Yeah.
Like hands down. It and probably Skype, and then Skype got absorbed into Microsoft. But like, it was so infuriating. Like, for reference, MSN Messenger was free. You could run GIF display pictures. You could you could change the backgrounds of your channel, of your chats, so your DM chats, so they could have a poster in the background. You could customize, like color customize your windows based off of your friends and stuff. You could do so much. I think you could add like special notification sounds custom to MP3s. You could make certain chats have certain MP3s. So much customization and very easy to do. And this thing died because people just wanted to message on Facebook instead, and it was so infuriating. It's like, oh my god!
I remember like because of
clearly the superior service, but like yeah.
Because of MSN Messenger, my first email was a Hotmail account.
Me too.
Like that was the very first email I had, was a Hotmail account.
Do you remember when Yahoo Mail was normal? Like, was it average? I don't know too many people. Like, I think Yahoo kind of still thrives in Asia.
Yeah, they have it like for auctions and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, no, I think actually as an email service, it might still thrive in Asia. I'm not entirely sure, but like, yeah. Remember Yahoo Answers? That was the biggest crime against humanity.
Oh yeah, like the thing is, like I made a Yahoo email account only to get into Yahoo Answers.
Yahoo Answers was free entertainment. Like Quora does not come close. Yahoo Answers is so funny.
Yeah,
such a different fucking age, bro. Like that era.
Let me see if I can find like.
I mean, to be fair, like one of the best like points is like my brother and me had a podcast segment where they would just look at Yahoo Answers, and it's like, well, yeah, because it was such easy ways to like mine for content, because like there'd just be so many funny interactions.
Yeah.
Or well, okay, it was more so the questions themselves, and then the subtitle for like the explanations of them were just hilarious.
Yeah. Okay, so I was looking to see if I could find like any funny Yahoo Answers.
Oh, I have one. I already have one. It's my favorite one.
And this is what I found. I don't know why this was the first result. Where do I store my period blood?
Okay.
We got new furniture and I'm running out of jars to put my period blood. Where am I supposed to store it now? I've been storing my blood for 5 years because I want to make period swimming pool.
Swimming pool. Swimming pool. Ooh.
I want to make period swimming pool.
That's terrifying. Okay, mine was, and this is my favorite one because it's the one I always throw out. Because it's like I vibe with this man on an emotional and spiritual level. And you've probably heard this one on 2 other podcasts if you listen to the same podcast as this. How can I get the poltergeists in my house to understand that they don't scare me and nothing they can do will drive me away? I moved into my house 2 months ago and they've been at it nonstop. Nothing that some earplugs can't fix, even though they try to take them out sometimes while I sleep. And I can handle a few objects being chucked my way from time to time. The fact of the matter is that as a living being with a physical presence, I am stronger and more powerful than they are, 100-fold. The house belongs to me and they belong to me. There's a new sheriff in town, and they might as well just cross over, because their reign of terror in this household is over. How can I get them to cross over, or at least realize their attempts to drive me out are futile, and they might as well just shut up?
Just shut up. Just shut up, Ghost.
I read it and I'm like, I get it, man. I totally get it.
I love this one. This one is like, does spider have pus?
Ew.
And that is the title. And then the question is, does spider has pus? Again.
I think the other one was like, how do I unbake a cake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I the only
Yeah, there
one?
was-
Am I the only one who likes complete silence in the room in order to hear where my boogers land when I flick them?
Yeah, you got like there were Yahoo Answers was such an amazing way to like. I don't know what it is. You know what? Reddit kind of does the thing where it's like you can post your intrusive thoughts, but on Reddit everyone's so much more angry. While in Yahoo Answers, it's just like so much more funny.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I don't think anyone's hostile. They're just like fascinated. They're just like, okay.
How do you get spaghetti stains out of your underwear? I have gotten spaghetti stains on my underwear. My white cotton underwear.
Were you eating spaghetti in your underwear?
Listen, man, I'm not going to judge.
I am. I don't eat food in my underwear.
I never hung out in my underwear. I feel like weird. Like hanging out in
Yeah,
my
okay.
underwear.
You ever see that sort of media where people are wearing like a sweatshirt, like a, you know, and like their underwear and like they're just hanging in their house? I'm like, who does that?
Yeah.
Like what I wear in my house is I wear a plain t-shirt and like pajama pants or shorts.
Like, you know, you guys know you guys are not going to believe me, but I'm always wearing pants. I am always wearing pants. I know you don't believe me, but I'm always wearing pants.
I do know a friend who
I mean,
tells
like,
me.
not always. Occasionally a skirt.
I do know. Yeah, okay. I do know a friend.
That's
at her
it
house.
counts.
She does wear like baggy shorts because she's just like, my legs just emanate heat, and I'm like, what does that even mean? But okay.
Yeah.
So I guess that's it.
My vagina smells like chlorine and death. What?
Yeah, you should get that checked out.
I wash every day, but it has begun smelling like chlorine and death.
Why are you putting chlorine up there?
I don't know.
How are you not dead?
Yeah. This one is very funny to me. I don't know why.
Okay, go for it.
Where in the Bible do I find the story of Sina, warrior princess?
You tell me, bro. When you find it.
I am familiar with her, but the Bible is awfully big book, and I don't want to go through the whole thing looking for them.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. Gesundheit.
What would happen if I liquefied what? What would happen if I liquefied my poop and injected it into my eyeball?
You know what? Okay, wait. Can we go back to Xena though? Is like Xena is like one of those weird points of fiction that's like bizarrely like mad underrated.
Yeah.
Like this thing, like it's not like Xena Warrior Princess like was a short production. It ran 6 seasons. Hold on a second.
Okay. But where is she in the Bible? I cannot find her. I don't know, I read the entire Bible when I was like a teenager and I don't remember her. Maybe I skipped over that part. Because I did skip over some books, like the boring ones. Like there's a book on the Old Testament that is just like a tax record. And it's like, why is that even there? That's just like a tax record. Why is there a book in the Bible that is just like tax records? Is it to prove that like Israel is real? Like I know Israel is real. I don't need the tax records to know that Israel is real. Let me see. I'm going to see if I can find like any good other ones while Nick comes back. What? Okay, this one.
I'm back. But yeah, no, Zero. For those who didn't watch it, Xena Warrior Princess was mad,
Yeah.
like mad good. I should give it a rewatch because like I only watched it as a kid because it came out like in the early 2000s, and like definitely finer plot points probably like went over my head.
Yeah. I don't know, like I have never watched it, but a lot of people are convinced there was a lot of like lesbian subtext on it.
I think her like with her sidekick, yeah.
Maybe I should watch it.
Yeah, you probably.
I'm just looking at more like I'm just looking at like different like more like Yahoo answer questions, and it's like, can I tell by the smell of my husband's gas if he has been cheating? I know this sounds crazy, but he usually has his own smell. The family always knows when he has passed gas, even if he tries to hide it because it's his own smell. Lately he's had to work late a few times, and each time he has come home, he smelled like unlike anything I have ever smelled from him. Kinda like he maybe had Thai food or something. He says he has only been at work and not anywhere else, but something is definitely different.
She's trying to gauge. She's trying to gauge a fare level based off gas. That's so funny.
Oh no, I'm not going to risk it, so I'm going to send this one to you so you read it.
I have to read it?
But I'm not going to risk it. But it's really
You're
funny.
not gonna risk it. Like I can't say it if I say the like if there's a slur in it. What? Oh! Oh! Oh!
It's really good.
It's pretty good. I don't think I can really say it, even though like me enunciating correctly would mitigate it. I just love I love the responses like, you know good and well that's not what they're saying. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Maybe I'll post it on the Discord.
Yeah, maybe post it in the Discord channel so everyone knows what we're doing. I think it's the reply that gets me.
It's like you know damn well that's not what the thing is. That's not the thing.
Yeah, like it got real so fast. Oh my god. That's funny.
Okay, let's move to another one, I guess.
Okay, you get two more. We gotta get these out of our systems.
Yeah. Help! I cannot get
Alright.
my penis out of the toaster. Don't
This
judge
is
me,
like
just help.
Yeah. Okay, that last bit saved it. Yeah. Okay, next. And the last one. Make it count.
I'm just like looking for like a really good one.
Okay.
Like, because there's a lot of like people who are just like misspelling things.
Fair. Gonna check.
Okay, this one is for unique.
Okay.
Do they have toilet paper in Canada? My dad told me it's not part of their culture, but I wasn't sure.
Yes, we do have toilet paper in Canada.
Does looking at a picture of the sun hurt your eyes? Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Let's move.
Yeah. I do miss Yahoo Answers. It was like a...
Yeah. No, I do too. I think like I really hate doing the generational thing. It was like things now are like what they were then, but worse. It's like, but like the closest thing I can look at to Yahoo Answers is definitely Reddit, and we know how Reddit operates. It's
Yeah.
like it's not as fun. Yeah.
But like there's something to it about how small the internet is nowadays, because like most of the internet is just like 4 sites now.
Oh, 4 sites that people regularly go to.
Yeah.
YouTube, Twitter. Trying to think of the other 2. Is it Reddit?
Yeah.
Is the 4th? Yeah, and I don't know what the 4th one would be.
It used to be Tumblr, but it's not Tumblr anymore.
Well, Tumblr kind of went back to being niche, which I think made people happy about Tumblr again.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like Twitter just constantly, from every interaction every time someone shares something with me from Twitter, it's one of 3 things. It's either a horny thirst post, a pretty funny like joke, I guess, somehow, and then most of it is them getting angry at someone saying something really stupid. Or like a current event that really makes them mad. And I'm just like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. And I don't know what they're doing in Tumblr. Last time I heard about Tumblr, like when Twitter started selling blue checkmarks, Tumblr started selling like multicolored checkmarks that do nothing. And you could like buy as many of them as you wanted. So people were like, so there was like people with like 20 checkmarks of like different colors in the profiles.
I think a lot of like Tumblr, from what I see on certain like Twitter is definitely a lot of people getting mad.
Yeah.
From a lot of what I see on Tumblr, it's just like screenshots of people just kind of like doing their shit where they're like making like where they're writing like premises, like a premise for like stories and just like fanfic kind of stuff, but not like too heavy into it.
Yeah.
Tumblr definitely lost the war when it came to being like the go-to art gallery for artists. Like Twitter definitely took over that, of just like being the art portfolio, which is kind of a shame, because like I think Tumblr layout tends to be better for the art gallery setup. But yeah, it just is what it is. It's kind of funny when you think about it, because like you think about like art gallery setups, it's like it went Tumblr and then Twitter, and then if someone told you it's like, oh, here's my DeviantArt, you'd be like, what? Why would you send me that? I think the layout got better too, but like, yeah.
I posted the image on Discord, and when someone was like, I'll see myself out, I'm far too white to be anywhere within the vicinity of this discussion.
Yeah, pretty much. I just love that response. It's so perfect. But yeah.
Yeah. I feel like the internet is at its best when like people are just like being stupid.
Yeah, no. I think like when we went from recreational to it being necessary, right? It's just going to. There's obviously going to be a shift. Like everyone's going to carry all their baggage, right? Because it used to just be a place of like, kind of creativity, dumb fun.
Does Facebook still have games?
Like, yeah. Yes, I think so. It's also still got like its marketplace shit. I think that's what people mostly use Facebook for.
Oh yeah,
now,
that is the reason I have a Facebook account, the marketplace.
Yeah, pretty much.
But like the thing is, like I like collecting retro tech, so that's the only reason I use it.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I use it for selling, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
And then because I had an eBay, and then like not many people would buy on eBay because shipping costs are just too big, so it's just like convenient to just have FB Marketplace.
I'm just looking at like what games are on Facebook nowadays. think if I recognize any of them. Because I back when I was on Facebook playing games, Flash was still around. So maybe a lot of those games just don't work anymore.
God, I miss Flash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss Flash. Flash games on browser were like top tier. Like when we've talked about this before. Like when like the Kid Network stuff like Teletoon or Teletoon, YTV or like Family or like Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney had their own sites with a bunch of Flash games for the kids.
Yeah.
And it's just like some of them were just like mad fun. Like you could dump hours in them because the core gameplay loop was pretty good.
Yeah. Wait, something is like I'm dropping frames. Is it Facebook making me drop frames?
I want to start watching. You know what? I feel like lately I want to start watching movies again.
Yeah.
And I already have the one in mind that I keep on repeating is like Transformers 1 is probably going to be the first one. But like I definitely do want to start watching movies again just so I can like riff. I did watch all of Twilight with our beloved friend Kaluku. She's a Twitch streamer too. Check her out at twitch.tv/Kaluku. Yeah, we watched all of Twilight together with her and our mutual autist friend, as he describes himself, and he is because he loves trains, like unironically.
Yeah. Like he's the stereotypical train, like
yeah,
like the stereotypical train
and
artist.
yeah, and we just watched all of it together, and it was like the funniest time ever. So much nothing happens in those movies, but it's like kind of fun. So yeah. Trains, fuck yeah, let's go.
The only thing I know about Twilight is like that one scene where like Jacob is like, "Where have you been, Loca?" Because that's stuck in my head for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Where have you been, Loca? And he's like, okay.
Yeah.
Why are you saying that? Why are you speaking Spanish?
True. Yeah, that movie series is weird because like, okay, when I was a kid, right, and like it first came out, obviously I was more hard on it because it's like that's just like how boys would be to girls media, which was totally unfair, right?
Yeah, we were like,
and the more like, yeah, and it's just like, you know, it's like, be it like, you know, some sort of boy band or whatever that girls like, you would just instantly tear into it, and which was like shitty, but it's like that's what kids do. But it's like looking back on it, it's like I look at this and like this is no different to me than like a power fantasy setting like isekai for a guy.
Yeah.
Where it's like the romantic setting where it's like you got very attractive people who are attracted to you. You're the special snowflake out of them all and stuff like that. So yeah. And to be fair, Bella is about as bland as an isekai protag.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What you're saying is that Bella is Kirito for women.
She kind of is, because Bella becomes a vampire, and the way vampires work is each of them get a special superpower that's limited. Oh, okay. So here's one of the things about the movie series: every vampire gets their own unique superpower, but werewolves just turn into wolves.
That seems like.
So what is the rivalry? Like all it is like I turn into a big wolf and I'm kind of like primally strong, but it's just like that's so unfairly balanced.
Wait, that made me remember. I do remember another thing about Twilight actually.
Mm-hmm.
You made me remember. I do remember another thing about Twilight, and like I remember like there was like a vampire that can see the future.
Oh, but sometimes the future changes.
Yeah, and I remember her because she's like incredibly hot.
She's hot.
Guys,
yeah.
like what?
No, she's like the most attractive actress. Yeah, no, she's extremely attractive.
It's like
me, Kel, and our mutual friend. Like every time she was on screen, he's like, "Yeah, best character." Like yeah.
I wish I looked like that.
Wasn't that most of the cast where they were saying like,
I wish I looked like that. That's kind of like the style I like.
But like, so like each of the vampires gets a superpower, which just essentially does like power creep the werewolves so badly. But like not all powers are created equal, and then like the main love interest, like Edward, his superpower is he can read minds, essentially.
Yeah.
But he can't read Bella's mind, which is why he's so enthralled by her. And then
she has no thoughts for real.
She has no thoughts for real. And then she gets her superpower when she becomes a vampire, and she's essentially what they're called a shield, where she negates abilities.
Yeah.
He's an ability negator, which is one of the strongest powers you can probably give a person, because it is literally the fuck you card. No.
Yeah, it is the nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh. And to be fair,
This is my house.
I'll throw this
nuh-uh.
out there. I'll throw this out there. Negation characters can actually be fun, but most of the time they're written not to be, which kind of sucks. But Bella is kind of one of the ones where it's like she's written in a way where it's like the negation's like, well, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that movie series. Oh my god. There was one movie where the whole plot I can't remember other than her at the end is like, oh, she's pregnant now. That's it. That's the entire plot. They were in a beach house and now she's pregnant. Good for her.
That happens a lot. Like you go in a beach house and when you come back you're pregnant. That happens a lot.
Oh yeah, also like female like vampires are weird because like they can't, so a vampire male can impregnate a human female.
Yeah.
But a vampire like vampire females are sterile because their body temperature is too cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
And
like
then,
I don't know, like I
yeah.
feel like it should be like the other way because like
No, because the sperm would die at that too, apparently.
yeah, like the thing
like,
about like
when the zygote's created, I think. Or
no, but like I mean like
something,
the
or
male
whatever.
vampire should be like, if that's the logic, then the everyone should be sterile because like sperm has like a very like narrow range of temperatures. He can survive.
No,
on.
but she has to be even more special because she's the only one who's been able to survive like a human vampire birth. And her baby essentially pops out of her like a fucking chest burster. But they made her into a vampire like moments before, and then she opens her eyes and then her eyes are red and she's like, I'm a vampire now. That's it. You did it. You did it, Bella. Good for you. You're a vampire.
Clappy.
Puppy. But yeah, it definitely isn't like, it's nowhere near as awful as like when I grew up, but like in my head. But I'm just like, it definitely, there's a lot to it that's boring. It's a very low budget movie series, which is actually more impressive considering it just had to be low budget and it just made astronomical amounts of money.
Yeah.
Like if you look at the budget for each Twilight movie, extremely low, and it makes sense. Most of the filming is in some person's house, and in like in Vancouver or like British Columbia in general, which is known for having like very good like taxation benefits for movies being shot there and stuff like that. So, yeah, the return investment just worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cousin tricked me into going to the movies to go watch the last movie. Okay, so the last movie has like a huge fight war scene, right, Candy? And it
I
has
don't
so
know.
many
I never watched
casualties.
them.
Okay, no, watch. Hear me out. So the war between the two factions, the hero faction and the anti faction, leads to casualties of the main cast, right?
And then it is a dream. I think I remember that.
Yeah. It just goes to Future Sight Girl, and he's like, "Then that's what happened if you would fight." And the guy's like, "Oh, I guess we'll leave." And then they leave, and this is a little more infuriating because the evil institution is not dismantled. They're just like, whatever.
He's like, okay, well, fine.
Fine. And then the entire vampire family is like, okay, I guess the evil institution will live forevermore. But hey, at least we got ours. We'll just chill. We'll just chill in a corner.
I think that's like the worst way of like ending something. It's like actually that was like a dream.
You know
like,
what? There's
like
also I forgot in Twilight. There's a scene where a mother turns her baby into a vampire, which is stupid. Because like the baby's like eternally a baby now. So that's just like hell for the baby. There's a joke of that of what we do in the there's a joke of that of what we do in the shadows, where Laszlo accidentally turned a baby and he should be getting the punishment for it, and he's like, yeah, it was really fucked up. And then Laszlo's like, yeah, I just did it to see if I could. That thing's eternally a baby now.
Yeah, but like okay, but like here's the question. Okay, it's like, is it physically a baby or also mentally a baby for it? Because
no, it's physically and mentally a baby in both instances.
No, but
those
like
medias,
okay,
it
then
is physically and mentally.
okay,
a baby.
then it's not that bad because like if it is mentally a baby, it doesn't really know what's happening.
Well, no, but then it's like constantly just kind of like it can't hunt for blood, so it's just like constantly in this burdened state.
Yeah, well, like babies are like that. That's how babies are.
Yeah, no, but it's just like, yeah, that's your eternity. You
Yeah,
aren't
but, like,
even young enough to like maybe hunt or like do anything.
I'm just saying it will be worse.
you're just kind of
It
an
will be
idiot.
worse if the mind matured. Because it would be like an adult trapped in the body of a baby, being unable to do anything.
Well, your survivability goes up because you understand the concepts of having to hunt and the nuances of like.
Yeah, but you
keeping
can't do
stealthy,
anything because
right?
you cannot even lift your fucking head.
Yeah, but like at the same time, like this just runs back to, well, okay, if you're a baby vampire, you can die and then escape being a baby vampire. That's not a good argument, Candy.
Like, it just feels like worse if the mind matures. I feel like I'm not saying it's good being a baby, like if the baby remains a baby mentally, but like if the brain matures, it's worse. I feel like there's more suffering happening.
Yeah, I'd say like the ideal age to turn into a vampire is probably like your mid-20s or something, maybe
30,
early 20s.
maybe 30.
Maybe 30, but like you definitely don't want to be like during on the younger side of your spectrum, because like integrating to society while being an adult is so much easier in perpetuity, right? So
Yeah.
How does that even work? Anyway, so the long tangent aside, so this mother turns her, like, I don't know if it's her baby. It might have just been a baby she felt pity for.
I just found
or
a
whatever.
baby. I found this
And
baby
she
in the
turned
trash. Do I turn it into a vampire?
Okay, I say baby. The kid was like maybe 2 or 3 or something, like a toddler. And to establish the villains, it's like they left no survivors. And there's just the scene where she this evil lady throws the baby in a fire. She just yeets it. She just yeets it. And it's like the funniest clip. I'm gonna show you the gif. It's like Twilight fire baby. I'm gonna throw it. Here's the gif. It's so, and it's, you know what? It's at that speed. It's not edited.
Okay, but why the evil lady kind of hot though?
This shit again. I don't even. You might want to be careful on that.
Why?
I don't know if the actor was Twilight Saga film series. God, I gotta remember the names of these films. Or do I? Do I really care? What was their character's fucking name? Evil in Twilight. What was her fucking name? Is her name actually Jane? Oh god, her name's fucking Jane. It was Dakota Fanning. Yeah, it was Dakota Fanning. Dakota Fanning's like 1 year older than me? Holy shit.
Yeah, and what's funny is that like her sister is like 1 year older than me.
That's weird.
Okay, so I'm going to put the GIF on screen because it's really funny.
It's so funny. Like they narrate it too, and then it just hard cuts. Well, it doesn't hard cut to that. Like the narration stops and she does.
I'm just going to put it there and keep it there.
Oh, it's so funny. It's so funny.
Well, there goes the baby. Bye bye, baby.
Oh my god, that movie, those movies are like weirdly. Do I want to say they're entertaining? No, it's like if I was watching these movies alone, and I know the whole doing anything with friends like boosts the thing, but getting to riff on it is really fun. In particular, there's a lot of dead space in between those movies that's really like nothing is really getting done. But it was like fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was... yeah, whatever. So fucking funny, serious. You know the funny thing is, because the author is like Mormon, like
Yeah.
you get these Mormon like undertones where like it's like, babe, we can't have sex until we get married. Like, okay, creature of the night.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, he was born in the 1800s. Maybe he's very traditional like that.
No, they use that as the excuse. He's extremely old-fashioned.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like there are definitely tons. And then like once they
Listen,
get married,
not
all the
everyone,
doodle-
not everyone can be Captain America and immediately be okay with black people.
But like,
Not
oh,
everyone
yeah.
can be Steve Rogers.
So, no. You joke about that. One of the Cullens fought for the Confederacy. I forgot about this because they're an adopted family, and one of them was a Confederate soldier, and it's your favorite actor's boyfriend character. I completely forgot about that. And like Kel was trying to explain, like he probably didn't know, but I'm like, but like at the end of the day, Stephanie Meyer could have chose to not make him Confederate.
Listen, it's been 200 years. Maybe he has learned a lot. He has had a lot of time to go walk. Maybe he went
Yeah, to
walk.
reflect, definitely. Yeah, sure. I'm sure. Yeah. What do you mean, states' right?
States right to what?
The states' right to do what? I squint.
I think I'm just going to
Yeah,
keep the
it's
baby, the gif on there.
It's so fucking funny. Was there anything else notable in those movies? No, I think like the way the lore is for those characters, you make I think me and our mutual friend Umbran, Umbra, he and I did agree that like the weird like power creep of
Oh yeah, like actually, like before you continue.
of like vamps versus werewolves was like, yeah, it's just infuriating because they're cooler as rivals. Anyway, go ahead.
No, before you continue, like you made like it's weird that Dakota Fanning is like a year older than you.
Mm-hmm.
I remember there was something about the age of like her sister, like Elle Fanning, that was also like weird for me. And I
What?
remember now. And I remember like Elle Fanning is exactly 5 days older than me.
Oh, that's cool.
Exactly 5 days.
Birthday buddies.
That's weird. I actually have like I don't know if like maybe you have someone in your family that is like that. I have a cousin that is like 2 days younger than me.
I have a cousin who's born on my exact same birthday.
Like the exact same day, the exact same year, like exact same age.
Me? Yeah.
Oh. Wonder if that.
But no, don't.
No, I
It's
want.
not
Like I was
like
going to say, I wonder if that is like a common thing. Like
It could be. So here's the other thing. And
I don't
he
want to
is
fuck my
not-
cousin.
What?
Is that what you were
What?
thinking? What do you think I was going to say?
No, I wasn't gonna go there.
What did you think I was going to say? Huh?
I wasn't gonna think you were gonna say anything. I was gonna elaborate on a point on my end.
And why did you tell me to stop?
No, because I was gonna just continue on my end.
Okay.
You got real defensive on the cousin.
Yeah, because
Real
that's not the one.
fast.
Yeah, because he's not that cousin.
Anyway, so like the thing that I was talking about was just like my cousin is not the only person I know that is in my life that was born on my exact birthday. So weirdly enough, like it's a side tangent story. We had my mom had a family friend, and then they hadn't been in contact for years, and then they ended up on the same they ended up in the same hospital room delivering birth at the same day. And it's like that's how they reunited.
Yeah.
Like after years of not seeing each other, they were like, "You're having a baby on this day too? Me too." And I'm born on the exact same day as her daughter.
Oh.
And I joked. I thought about this. I really did think about this. If I just like married that woman on our birthday and just made sure that all of our kids had the same birthday, I'd really only have to remember one day.
Yeah.
Watch, I still screw it up. Like I come back, he's like, "Are you forgetting something?" He's like, "What?" He's like, "My birthday." I'm like, "Oh shit!" It's like, and our wedding anniversary. I'm like, "God damn!" And our son's birthday, and our daughter's birthday. I'm like, I forgot our birthday, my birthday too. I'm just as much of a victim.
Have you ever given?
I
Like,
got my ass beat.
speaking of birthdays, though, have you ever given like any thought to like if there was like any special date 9 months before your birthday?
We've already talked about this on the podcast. You talked about like how you don't like the idea that your mom's birthday might have been a factor.
Yeah, but like, do you have like one of those for you?
No, because like it was just summertime. It's not near any of their birthdays. Or like any sort of special day. It was just like, yeah. To be fair, like if I remember right, is like summertime is a popular time to for people to kind of date back to and go like, yeah, that was when they probably were trying. Yeah. Do you have that thing? Okay. Do you have that feeling where you feel like your birthday's special?
No. What do you mean?
Me either. I know people who make a big deal out of like their birthday. They'll even go like their birth week, or they'll be like, I'll call off work, or like, it's like my day, and I'm just like, dude, it's just a day.
Yeah, the thing I like about like what and it is the joke I make is that a lot of like horrible stuff happened on my birthday.
Yeah.
So like
I've had some pretty bad birthdays as well.
so like my birthday is like no, I mean like historically. I mean like that is the joke I make because like
okay.
because like my birthday is like the day that like Abraham Lincoln got shot, and it is the day that the Titanic hit the iceberg. So it's like
Oh my god, you're the reincarnation of a Titanic survivor who was once Abraham Lincoln. It's
So it's like that is the joke that like my birthday is just like a day of misfortune. Like a lot of people died and then I was born. The worst thing of all.
I also find it weird like that some people like put the big whole like because of the whole like birthday thing, like the big astrological sign shit and
Oh yeah.
whatever. But like I do think there's like a little fun to it, sure, but it's like taking it legitimately, like seriously, is probably not good for your health.
Yeah, I don't know. It's always been like very silly to me.
Yeah.
And I guess like I have a bias.
I see it in the same realm as like fortune cookies. Like I'm just like,
Yeah.
yeah, it can be fun to partake in it every once in a while, but like this should not have too much water, like weight to it.
Yeah, I guess like I have a bias because when I was in high school, I had like a short part-time job, like writing horoscopes. So I know just how fucking
yeah.
meaningless it is.
Yeah, because like the whole point of writing them is to be like vague enough where it could like actually happen to just anyone, and it's just like, oh, like if you read any of these or like change the labels, it'd be just as applicable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess like you know, like I know how the sausage is made, I guess, so I know how meaningless it is.
Pretty much.
That was probably the best job I've ever had. Which is kind of sad.
Oh god. I'm trying to think of the best job I've ever had. Definitely not when I worked at food service. Definitely not when I worked at customer retail.
Oh yeah, that's never good. Yeah, but you know what? I feel like everyone should be like legally required to do like 6 months of customer service. I feel like everyone would be just like be better if we did that.
Yeah, I know, because it does add like a level of humility and stuff like that too. Factory work wasn't too bad, ironically. Even though it was like physically intensive, like you can kind of just lock in and like blank out.
Yeah.
And then when I had to work a cubicle, when I worked a cubicle job, my cubicle work was pretty good because like I got promoted. I got moved to the health and safety division of a factory.
Yeah.
And my cubicle mate was a very cute older Asian woman. She was like 6 years older than me. And she would constantly talk about how she was single and how like her friends were getting married. And literally when my contract ended up, I'm like, hey, yeah, like, well, if you're still single in a couple of years, you could call me. And she literally jumped on it and went, here's my number. I'm like, yes. And then that kind of fizzled out, but like it was still, I was like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. I didn't even know I had that in me. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was very sweet.
I don't think I ever had like I have had like hot coworkers, but never one that is like truly like maybe swoon or anything like that. He's just like, I guess they're attractive, but like I don't know.
I don't necessarily think she made me swoon. I definitely did just find her cute.
Oh.
Mostly she was attractive, like pretty, but I think like her behaviorisms were very cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have I ever had like a really attractive coworker? No. Like not like a bombshell or anything.
I don't remember I had that.
Yeah. They're trying to be all cool about it. Listen, I was just really happy. Wait, you say cool about it? I was like, yeah. I'm like nerding out. I was literally nerding out. Like I love her. I was like, yeah. Because like I threw it out as a joke, right? she's like 6 years older than me. I thought like, oh yeah, it's probably just not gonna. And then she was just like, oh yeah, she just hit the number. I was like, oh shit. I'm freaking out. I'm like, I did not calculate the steps after this, bro.
Maybe she was sad that you didn't call her. You know?
I did call her.
Oh,
we did call her a couple times. It's just like we just didn't really have too much in common.
Oh.
Just on like, because like, you know, even when they're like, when you're, because I was like what, 20, 22, 20, no, I was 20 or 21, right? Like the difference between 26 and 20.
Yeah.
You are in slightly different places in your life, and definitely it was like she definitely had like cultural expectations too.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, we just didn't mesh. She was really sweet, but like, yeah.
I do remember I had a coworker. It's like the weirdest things that like, it's like the weirdest things that get you attracted to someone sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do remember I had a coworker, and I thought she was like attractive, right? Like I thought she was good looking, but it wasn't like anything crazy. It was just like, yeah, she's good looking, whatever. But then like we were like sharing social media between like that group of like coworkers. We were sharing social media, and I went to her social media and I saw a picture of her like wearing like a very cute like animal pajama, and for some reason that like endeared her too much to me that I started liking her. I don't know. It's like the weirdest thing sometimes.
I mean, to be fair, like also just like the general advice is like probably best to not be attracted to your coworkers, mostly because like if things go bad.
No. Like you cannot really control if you're attracted to them. It's like actually acting in that.
No. Well, yeah, okay, yeah. I'll go that. Well, I don't know. I've always been in the situation where like if I can logically like apply to that level and work before, like when it's early on, I can kind of go like not suppress, but I'm just like, yeah, they're physically attractive, but I look at it mechanically. Like it's just not feasible anymore.
Yeah.
In my head, so I don't really get hung up on it as much.
What they're saying is like don't shit where you eat.
Yeah, don't shit where you eat. I mean, to be fair, our beloved friend Patch has ingrained that one in my mind because she said that often.
Yeah. Don't shit where you eat.
Yeah. And then like my other workplaces, we didn't have too many like women around my age bracket, so
Yeah.
I was either like the youngest one or like the oldest one, and I'd have to do guidance. And yeah.
No, I actually know. Like, now that I think about it, like there was definitely one that made like I went a little bit cuckoo for her. Actually, now that I remember.
Oh, was it when we were in the call center?
No.
Okay.
It was when I was like working on like as in like a sportsbook company, and there was this lady working on human resources, and she was like the most incredibly attractive older woman that I had ever seen. And she was like so cool too, and she was like she rode a bike and she looked so hot riding her bike, and I was like.
I definitely do find it interesting that the older generations were just so capable in like seeing a stranger and going up to them and asking them out.
Yeah.
Where it's like definitely weirder for us.
No, but like in that case, I knew like in general, it's not a good idea to like date in your workplace, but like especially especially the human resources lady.
Yeah, probably not the best. And with you, yeah, probably not the.
Like especially the human resources lady.
Yeah.
Maybe don't flirt with the human resources people.
There was like the cute couple at one of my last workplaces, where I definitely feel like in that workplace I was like the team mom, and it was a very adorable thing.
Yeah.
But like one of my favorites before I was transitioned into the work for a higher position and my senior left was I had a coworker that I came to to a sort of like a slightly lower position around the same time, and then she and a guy at my position level were always hanging out, and it was very apparent to all of us that they kind of had a thing for each other, but they just weren't good at voicing it. And I remember one time he wasn't there, and she was there with me and my superior, and I was just like organizing files, and my superior is like, "Oh, hey, let me think of a name to give her. Hey, Cassandra is like, do you know where like Jim is?" And she's like, "Why would I know where Jim is?" Like, "Well, you always hang out with him." And like my superior is super like blunt and dense, and she immediately like turned red and held her like head in her hands, and I just started cackling. Like, yeah, where is Jim? Weird. You would know where he is, right? and then it was very clear that they asked each other out and they were dating. And there was a work party we had, and they showed up a little late. And you could tell that there was something that happened before. And then there was another time where her and I had to do like a morning shift. And I remember I was like tired, so I was clearly not paying attention to what I was saying as much. And then I was just like, she walked in, we were working, and I'm like, oh my god, Cassandra, is it like, what's that bruise on your neck? Oh, what's that bruise on your neck, Cassandra? And she's like, and I'm like, wow, Jimmy.
It was a very big mosquito. It was a very big mosquito.
Yeah. Well.
Definitely like, I'm just imagining him like coming in the same car to work, but like they park like a block away and they like stagger 5 minutes, so like people don't know they're like driving to work together.
Yeah. And then like it's as soon as we found out, I was like, yeah, I asked her out, and it's like, yeah, good. We already knew Doofus. There's literally the one time where it's like we planned a shopping trip just like as a team bonding thing after work, and it was a nightmare to get together, and we were all going, and like most of us made it except for them. And literally in the group chat, one message is like, oh, I slept in, and the other one like, yeah, me too. And it's like, yeah, I wonder why you would both be sleeping in around the same time.
Crazy, right?
You were both sleeping in till like 7 p.m. Yeah, that's wild. Some people are bad at hiding it. But it was really
how come
cute.
you two are always sleeping in at the same time, huh?
Yeah, it's so wild.
It's almost like
so
you're staying. It's
wild.
almost like you're staying up late doing the same thing.
Yeah. It was just playful teasing, and like
Yeah.
when they ended up being like one of the like a really fun power couple that was really funny. Very much like teasing, bickering energy.
Yeah, I do remember.
But like yeah.
Like there was not a like, specific case, but I do remember like it was very funny because on my last job, I guess like they gave up trying to like do anything about it. So like their policy was like their official policy was like, you know what, if you want to date within your side, like same like level of power within the company, whatever the fuck you want, we don't care.
Yeah.
But like they were very specific because like they were very specific like, but whatever you do, clean up.
Oh, ew.
Because we've had cases before, so whatever you do, clean up.
Oh my god, okay. So one workplace, I heard a story that two people definitely got intense in a room.
Yeah.
And like OCD slight germaphobe was like, I need to get a black light
Yeah.
from this point on, because my superior would not like clarify who it was, and I was in charge of that like part of the like the thing. I'm like, this is not happening under my watch, and they're like, what are you gonna do with a black light? I was like, I'm gonna shame people. I'm going to take black light photos every day and post in the group chat, and I'm gonna like cross-reference it with the log times, and I'll be like, hey there, James. Why is it that this came in after your shit? And he's like, you shouldn't do that. You're not allowed to do that. I'm like, god damn it. Let me have this.
No, yeah, I do remember like we actually had like during the like orientation, we had like a meeting with like the company lawyer, right? And he was telling us like different stories about people they had to fire for different reasons. So, like examples of like the rules, like what was happening with the rules. And they were telling us about like different like stories of people they had to fire, and they were like going like, so yeah, like there was a couple, and like we weren't like doing anything about them because it was like the same like level of power within the company, so we didn't care.
Well, even with some workplaces, if it's a different level of power, you have to sign like an HR agreement or something.
Yeah, but like they were like, it was like the same level of power, so we didn't care. But then they were working a late shift, and the desk was very dirty. And then that desk was very fucking dirty, so we had to fire them.
Well, listen, if you're gonna get freak nasty to spice up the relationship, you do you, but don't do it in a communal space.
Or like,
Especially if Especially if I'm the one who's in charge of the room and has to maybe clean up the room. Like, come on, bro.
No, but like that is what I found funny. It's like they weren't like telling us to not do it. They were like, fucking clean up. Like take some wipes. I don't know.
No, I'm just telling you not to do it. Do it in the alley out back. I don't want you doing it in the room. I'm gonna have to touch some of that stuff. Ew. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean, James? I'm not allowed to touch the stapler. What did you do to the stapler?
And I do like I don't know. There has been like a weird like recurrent theme on my life. Just like people leaving messes behind, like communal places, or like things I'm involved with. Like I remember there was a huge problem in my school because it was like semi-regular that they will find condoms in the bathrooms. It was like a semi-regular occurrence in my school.
We had that in the yards outside of our school. So the assumption was like people were doing it like late at night or whatever, and it was just like, why?
Yeah.
People are weird. People are weird.
Yeah, and that was always funny because like my high school was like run by nuns, so they were very angry about the fact that people were like banging the bathrooms.
I would imagine.
But like nobody ever stopped. They didn't stop. People kept doing it, and like every couple months there was a new one.
In my Catholic school, it was funny because there were clearly like the higher echelon that had to like, you know, enforce the Catholic values and stuff like that. But there were definitely the teachers that were just there for the paycheck.
Yeah.
And they would kind of just like do the side bys like, I'm glad you guys are being safe about this stuff. Like, because like realistically, like I'm not encouraging you to do it, but if you are doing it, you have to be safe. Like that's just it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, that is what because like the thing is like sex education is not very great around here.
I think it's also just like kind of like not great in some Catholic institutions as well.
No, but like in general, I feel like sex education is not like great around here, and also like access to like that kind of stuff is not like like super like you have to buy it. There's not like this like because like there's some places that have like machines that like give them out in like bathrooms and stuff like that. No, but like around here you have to like buy all that stuff, and it's like
it gets a little easier in like post-secondary because there are like places that can dispense that stuff.
Yeah.
But like yeah.
So like I'm just wondering if like okay, so like considering how bad the sex education was around here, how many people were like how many people were like doing it and we just never found out because they didn't use condoms?
Oh.
Like how much fucking was going on in those bathrooms?
Never know. Stuff is gross. Yeah, that's it's a perfect way to like ruin your afternoon or your evening or whatever. Is you like bring a black light to a space and just get ready to be like.
Yeah, but like that is the thing about like like it would be really funny bringing a black light to my room, because the thing is like I'm very stupid, so I'm constantly bleeding.
Oh, that's true.
All over the place, so it looks bad, but it's blood. It's all blood.
Your Honor, I swear.
Your Honor, I swear it's blood. It's blood. Look at my hands. They're full of with scars.
You sure that's your defense? That makes it a little bit worse now that I think about it.
Why would that leave scars on your hands? What are you doing with your? Are you like choking it as well? Like what are you doing? Are you like David? And we're full circle to masturbate, to choking while you masturbate. Fantastic. We knew we had to bring it back.
It's the circle of life.
And like death, I
As
guess.
we see the fucking gif of the woman throwing a baby into a fire over and over again.
Yeah, it's a circle of life, baby. You are born, you grow up, you get thrown in a fire by Dakota Fanning. That's the circle of life.
Man, this is a weird Lion King remake. Shit wild, shit popping.
Yeah. I forgot that GIF was there, to be honest.
Yeah, I only tuned it back in when I said Circle of Life, and I kind of like phased back.
I do like how like nonchalant she is. She's just like,
Yeah, no, her whole thing is like she's like the evil one that's like kind of calm or whatever.
yeah, because it's not even like a dramatic throw like in Tekken where they are all dramatic when they throw them into the volcano. It's just
You know,
like,
she holds the baby. She holds the baby as if they're gonna adopt him, and he's just like, oh, but yo, boy, and then she just kind of just goes like, yeah, all right, yeet.
because like compared to like the throws in Tekken, right? Like the throws in Tekken when they go into the volcano are like super dramatic, right?
Yeah.
And like she's just like tossing the baby.
Yeah, no, she's just like,
like,
yeah, okay.
There
see
you
ya.
go.
Whoop, there you go.
You know what she's doing? It's like when you like pick up your cat and throw it in the bed.
Yeah, yeah, I do that. My cat loves that because like when I throw her onto the bed, she does like this thing where she's like, I'm flying, wee.
I miss having cats.
I'll get you cats.
Cats.
I mean, there are probably plenty of like cats running around that would love to be in your home.
Cats.
Cats are cats are cats. Cats with on.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
There's a cat in our neighborhood, and she has stubby legs. So she takes like 50 steps per to cover like a singular meter, like too many.
Yeah.
And I just call her Skittles because she's skittling away.
You know what I love?
Like, look at this, Skittle, Skittle, Skittle. Yeah.
I love cats that are like cross-eyed
Yeah.
because they look so stupid. Like
They look so silly.
they genuinely look that there is not a single thought in behind their brains.
Yeah, yeah. I love cats like that. I think weirdly enough, it's after when I got like a dog, because cats usually used to be like a little more, because cats are generally wary creatures when they're like tomcats and like out on the street. But like weirdly enough, after I got my dog, like they'd let me get closer, which is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Look at there, he's adorable.
Just a little idiot.
He's a little idiot. Look at him, he's floofy.
Yeah, no, like I don't know why. I have always been like very good with like random animals on the street. I have never been like, whenever I try to touch an animal on the screen, they always let me.
That's cool. I mean, now
They like me.
Now it's easier for me. But like, you know, when I was probably like in my teens or when I was a kid, probably harder. So.
My sister used to get pissed off, like angry with me because of that. Because like
she was jealous.
No, when she was like little, I was like walking her to school sometimes, and we would like come across a cat, and I would approach the cat, and the cat would be like super friendly with me, and then she would try to pet the cat, and the cat would just run away.
Uh-huh.
And she would get angry at me about that.
It's your fault.
Yeah,
That is
like,
funny to have like, yeah. I've had like my younger cousin have stuff where she's like unreasonably mad at something working out for me, and then it doesn't work out for her. I'm like, what do you want? What do you want me to do?
Yeah. What am I supposed to do, huh?
Yeah, like what? Am I stealing your RNG? That's not how that works.
Am I? You think I'm like telling the cats to like not let you pet them? Like, I'm conspiring with them? Like, it's like, yeah. Whenever I pet them, I like whisper to them like, make her angry. Don't let her touch you. Make her angry. Like a big conspiracy.
You psyop your sister into thinking she's like awful with animals.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds like back in the day, where like the relationship between me and my sister, that's the kind of stuff I would do if I could.
I mean, that's kind of like, isn't that kind of just like what an older sibling does, though? Is like shit disturb their younger sister. Like it's all in jest.
Yeah, I remember like, I remember when like before she went like during that period of time when she was like still a baby. So like when she didn't know how to speak, but already knew how to crawl. Right? Like after she learned to crawl around the house, but before she learned to speak. Whenever I broke something, I would just like pick her up and put it next.
You would blame her, yeah. I remember you doing that.
Whenever I broke,
because she wouldn't get in trouble. Yeah.
I would just like, oh no, mom, my sister broke the plants.
I
I'd just like pick her up.
mean, yeah, because like, what are they can't get angry at a baby. It's just a baby.
Yeah, and she doesn't know how to speak. She doesn't understand.
Yes. She doesn't understand the context of it. To you, that was just a harmless transaction.
Yeah. Sometimes to make it believable, I would put like a stick on her hands. Or like hold this.
It's weird though, because I had a cousin that was like, She's still alive. I have a cousin who's like, she's probably 23. No, 22. So I'm like, no, 23. I'm like 7 years older than her.
Yeah.
And like, I I watched this kid grow up from baby to like what she is now, and with her genes, she's slightly taller than me, and it is so jarring. Every single bit of that is jarring. Because I remember me having to like lift her and carry her to other rooms, and then like making sure she doesn't go near the stairs so she doesn't die. And now she's like a fucking pharmacy tech. Like it's weird.
And you say she's taller than you?
Yeah, by only a bit.
Is she single?
She's. You stay away from my fucking. Oh well. To be fair, I talk about fucking your mom a lot, so I guess like this does run even, don't it?
Yeah.
She's not anywhere near as tall as you.
Oh.
So, yeah, no. If I did find a woman, you're 6'2"?
6'5".
6'5". Oh shit, that's way to make it harder for me to find someone. If I somehow ran into a woman who's like 6'5" or higher, I'll definitely be your wingman.
So how's my mom doing? You don't need to know. Yeah, no, I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah, she's saving her for me.
Yeah.
It's so funny because your mom refers to me just as the Canadian.
Yeah.
So it just gets funnier that like at first I was like hurt. I'm like, oh, your mom doesn't like know me by like name, and now it's just like her calling me Canadian, being unaware that I'm constantly going like, yo, Candy, let me at that. If you find a woman taller than 6'5", call Candy on the red phone. Yeah, you have to have like a special phone like the Powerpuff Girls or like Batman.
Yeah, you do have to like put like a signal in the sky.
Oh, I will say, one interesting thing that's gonna happen, in the coming weeks is I have been invited, through one of my juniors, to a goth art gala, and a goth fashion, market.
Yeah.
So they're in 2 coinciding days. So I will bring back a status report. If I do see some sort of goth tall dom mom for you, Candy, I will play wingman.
Thank you.
I'll play wingman.
You know what surprised me often is like how many god girls there are around here.
Mm-hmm,
Because I didn't know that like that subculture was like big until I moved to the city.
I was kind of like surprised that the goth subculture was so prevalent in like Latin America.
Yeah.
Cause like it is surprising because I have a lot of friends in Mexico who's like, yeah, no, the goth scene is like big here. I'm like, okay, yeah, makes sense. Like in my head, like mostly because my rationality is like, oh shit, like Day of the Dead and like the cultural stuff like that. But then like I think about it more, it's like, oh no, I've heard like friends who've gone to Brazil going like, yeah, there's a weird scene culture there. You're talking about like goths in Colombia, like it's like, yeah, okay.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm like, if I have like a skewed sense of like what makes a woman attractive because of the like proportion of like attractive women like you see on the street all the time over here.
Just physical attraction.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think like for most people, it's just like it's very obvious, like just to say is like you're gonna have like these not necessarily preferences, but these things that are like that will catch your attention, but it's just like they fall flat into like actual like connections, I think, for most people. Where it's just like I've dated and things I didn't find attractive before I found attractive after like I dated that person.
Yeah.
So for instance, I was not into like girls with glasses until after my ex. Like I kind of like got it. It's like the Danny DeVito clip. It's like I get it. I finally get it. But like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It just happens. Mostly because like I associate the glasses things with like just like the cute mannerisms that she has, and that just happens. It's just like if someone's just really attractive to you on like an emotional and like just like on a connection thing, like you will find things that like they will become more attractive to you just like off the bat, and like things that remind you of them can kind of be like attractive. Now that being said, it's not like I'm gonna be dating like any future girl with glasses and going be like, you remind me of my ex. It'll just more be like, oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's just like I didn't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I do remember something similar happened to me on like braces.
Yeah, I used to think braces were kind of cute until like my friend who had braces kissed his hard to call them girlfriend and boyfriend at the time, kissed one, and then the rubber bands got stuck. And
Oh
then
yeah,
we
that
just
happens.
stood, yeah, we just stood there and kind of laughed at them because they kept on mocking us for being single, and we're like, oh yeah, this sucks for you. And then we called like the teacher finally because they were both in too much pain, and then the teacher took them to the office, called their parents, and their parents made them break up. So that ends that arc. And before you go, like, you guys were snitches. Hey, they wanted us to call someone.
Yeah.
What were we gonna do? Like, we didn't know how to operate braces. This wasn't a situation where we had smartphones and we could finagle it. We're just like, yeah.
Oh yeah, back in the day you couldn't Google
do.
stuff. Like if you were in trouble, like figure it out, but
Yeah, you're in trouble. Yeah, the best thing you could probably have during our heyday was like an iPod Touch, and like ain't no way the school was gonna like lend you the Wi-Fi to use it. So
Yeah.
like, and like if you had like a regular ass phone, using up data was just not ideal. So like, why would you bother?
Yeah, like I remember like back in my, like one of my first phones, like I thought it was like very high tech because it had like fucking lights on the side.
Yeah, I had one of the during high school I had a slide keyboard phone and I thought it was the dopest shit ever. And then like when the touch phone craze came in, I was one of those people who thought like, oh, it won't catch on, and then I totally like dominated the market, and it's the standard that we.
I mean,
have
to
now.
be fair, like the slide thing, it is the raddest thing. Like the slide thing is
It is the
still like,
raddest
the coolest fucking thing.
I'll honestly say I'm so kind of like, okay, I know like the first batch of models are like pretty bad, but the fact that like there are touch phones that are the folding ones that fold into the regular smartphones into a tablet, it fulfills like some niche where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm glad these are back in this capacity. I mean, the Motorola Razr is also like back, but it's like, yeah.
You know what we should do though? We should like make like phones that are like regular smartphones, just like the big screen with like they have like a slide out keyboard.
I think there are actually some. Because like ironically one of the worst like models of BlackBerry that I can remember, like the BlackBerry Torch had that as an idea, and I think some phones are trying to bring it back, but it's like definitely in the niche markets.
Like I wish like.
But I totally love it. It's a nicer feeling than using a touchscreen as like a keyboard. Sometimes like my fat thumb like messes up like my touchscreen keyboard.
Yeah, like the thing is I'm used to it because of how much I've done it, but like I still prefer like the
I like tactile keyboards.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Even if
Also,
it's actually
no-
like it's actually a bit harder to like type on like the keywords or like something like a BlackBerry for me because my fingers are like.
Also, there was a meme that like put this succinctly. New gens will never know the satisfying feeling of hanging up on someone on a flip phone because you feel so important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember
Like, oh
like,
wow, I pressed the hang up button on my flip screen. He's like, no, sorry, not my flip screen, my touch screen. But like versus like, I close my Motorola Razr on you, be gone.
yeah. And I remember like when I had a flip phone, I was like super impressed by the fact that like it had like buttons on the outside to like control the music.
Oh yeah.
And it had like a little screen on the outside that was like telling me like the name of the song. And
That
I
is
was
kind of like the
wow,
sad
the
thing.
future.
That is the sad thing when you think about it. Is like we look at games and then we look at like certain other tech. Is like eventually there becomes like an optimized template that just becomes like the norm because it's like the safest thing to do because it's the investment, and it gets rid of some like the really fun experimental shit. Like it's the same for cameras. It's the same for phones. Like there were like if you look at like early 2000s tech, there's just a lot of experimentation just to see what would stick. And it's
Yeah.
like really funny. And it's like sure it's gimmicky and sure some of it like is pretty bad too, but it is definitely more memorable.
Yeah.
Like I probably won't remember like the last 3 phone models I have because they're all kind of like the same.
Yeah,
like,
they're all kind
large
of like the
touchscreen
same, like
phone.
they're just a little bit faster every time. That's it. That's the only difference.
Yeah, but like the phones I from my high school days, like I totally remember each of them.
Yeah.
I think there was like that one phone I really wanted, but I think it got discontinued. And truly, like honestly speaking, it would probably break. It's the LG Wing because that shit looks like a Digivice.
Yeah. You know what
But,
one that I always wanted?
What?
A fucking sidekick.
Yeah, I remember sidekicks.
Like I always wanted one of those. Like that was like the coolest shit. Like turning it around and like flipping it up. Like
Yeah, I remember that shit. That shit was rad as fuck.
yeah. And again, like I feel like you can do it with a touchscreen and a hidden keyboard. Like we definitely should bring that back.
Yeah, we should bring it back. I mean, to be fair, like the way it goes is like the way the touchscreen dominated was like, okay, less manufacturing costs for something sort of minute. It's just like the reality with a lot of things is like the less moving parts, the better usually,
Yeah.
because less points of error. But like, yeah, it's like it's such a weird kind of hobbyist complaint. It's just like it's just gotten boring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I do
or
remember like,
enthusiast, I suppose.
another
Yeah.
thing I remember is because like there was not like a unified operating system like Android and like nowadays.
Mm.
And like app stores weren't really a thing. So like every time like one of my like relatives like had a new phone, I would always have to check like what different games they had.
Oh yeah.
Because
I
because
remember.
every phone had different games. Because every phone had
Yeah,
like
they
a
did.
different operating system.
Yeah, some had like the 2D chess overlay, some had like the slide block puzzle, some had Snake, some had like yeah, it was always like a different shit. Some the real win was like if you could land one with Tetris on it just on default and you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also remember like nowadays like there are things we can definitely bring back if we just like stop like being little bitches about it.
Yeah.
Because like for example like the fact that you cannot remove the back cover on a phone anymore.
God, okay, so there are two parts of this where part of the I miss the days of the removable battery.
Yeah.
For like I'll elaborate. I think one of like two things that kind of caused it to go away was like the weird stupid iPhone Android culture of ew, a swappable battery. That means it's like lower quality, which is like completely wrong. It's like very pro consumer. And the other thing was just sadly a little more practical is it actually helps in waterproofing a phone to have like to not have a removable, right?
Yeah.
But removable batteries were so boss because I remember in high school we had like friends who would like get like the bulk battery add-on and it's like my phone would last for days. Like shit was rad. So yeah,
Yeah, and also like I'm just thinking
I
like
miss it.
because I remember I had multiple phones with where you could like buy extra covers with like
Oh yeah,
characters
the
and
art
stuff.
color you could also customize. Yeah, it was just a fun point for customization too.
So it's like we can bring them back if we like start like making the backs of phones like pop out again.
I've had my current phone for like maybe 3 years.
Yeah.
Its battery is so ass.
Yeah.
It's like I have to like legit go to like a phone repair shop nearby and just get it swapped out because ain't no way I'm getting a new one right now. So yeah,
Yeah.
I still don't get people who get like new phones on like the day of, and it's just like, oh, don't worry. Like, I know it costs like almost like 1K, but like what I do is like I trade it in for the next model when the next model comes out, and then etc. And I'm like, dude, all I can see is like this major price point, just like obscenely high.
Yeah, I usually my phone when it breaks.
Yeah, me too.
It's like the last time I changed my phone, it was because like I dropped it in the like the subway and everyone stepped on it, so it like was like cracked beyond fuck.
Yeah, I think we generally went on this topic before, but I'm just like I'm not in that phone enthusiast market that cares for like all the bells and whistles. I think the only thing I care about are like the cameras and just like the basic abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, I used to like care a lot about storage, but like nowadays like everything has at least 100. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, and the way it goes is like if you're taking photos with your phone even, they're not taking up that much space. If you're using MP3s on like I mean most people are just using Spotify or like some
Yeah.
sort of adjacent. So like
No,
even music isn't
that is
taking.
the reason I need storage, is because I don't use like music streaming services.
Mm. Mm.
So I keep all my music like
I honestly should start downloading music again. And to be fair, like having a dedicated MP3 player would be funny to have again, just on the fly.
yeah, but like the problem is that like MP3 players are not fun anymore because they're just like Android the phones without like the SIM card.
Well, the problem is like at the same time, like I look at it and it's like I kind of see why because like if I had to maneuver things like a classical iPod, it would take for and like on my current library, it would take forever. I don't like I don't like making too many different playlists. I like having like a very large playlist. So yeah, it just wouldn't mesh well.
Because like current MP3 players are just like Android phones without like the SIM card slot and with like a nicer
Yeah, pretty much.
and with like a nicer stack, and that's it.
I think Sony came back out with their MP3 line, and it was pretty much that too.
Like at least make a different operating system.
I suppose. I mean, like, I suppose ease of access. I do miss the iPod Touch. I genuinely miss the iPod Touch.
Yeah.
It was like fun.
But like maybe make like because like it doesn't have to be phone shaped. Maybe you can make one like it's an Android and it has a touchscreen, but it's just like square and small.
Yeah, I mean, that would just be the Nano essentially again.
Yeah, why not do that? I had
Yeah,
like I had one of those. It was great.
I think they did make touchscreen Nanos then. Now that I think about it, but they were like, I don't think they continued making them. I do know one friend who, you want to know what his dedicated MP3 player is?
What?
His fucking PSP Go. And like, I get it. I look at that thing and I'm like, yeah, that's about as good as what you'll get out of it. Like, the PSP Go manages to be like one of the nicest looking portable systems and also infuriating you because you're just like, this is a digital only fucking portable system. What a nightmare.
Yeah. Do you remember when they
Way
made
to
like they made like a Sony Ericsson phone that had like a slide out gamepad?
I do remember that, yeah. And it wasn't too good if I remember right.
Yeah. It wasn't great.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, that would be like nowadays that like with like emulators on Android, that would be great.
It would be great. It's just like the whole gaming phone thing, I even complained about it earlier, is just like more often than not, like I imagine they'd start getting, because like gaming phones are like, they don't sell well and people wonder why they're being invested in.
Yeah.
Um and it's like usually the target is something like Genshin or whatever. And it's like who the fuck is playing Genshin on their phone regularly? I can maybe get Honkai. Like Honkai just goes into a turn-based strategy, but like I look at Genshin and I'm just like, that just looks like it would kill my battery. The game I play the most on my phone is probably Wordle or Tetris. Or sometimes crosswords. So
Yeah, like I have one of those like little like slide out controllers for my phone. And it's honestly very fun to like play emulators on that. Like it makes it like
oh yeah,
very useful.
there was one that was getting sold, which you don't like gambling if your phone is gonna explode or not. No. I mean, like, yeah, that might be my penultimate move to save myself out of mugging.
Let's
It's
go
like, oh, thank
gambling.
God. It's like, I played Genshin for 4 hours. Time to throw it at my attacker.
It is 120 degrees. He's going to burn.
It's going to burn. You wanted my phone? Have it. wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, you can have my phone. It was burning a hole into my pockets anyway.
It just sears through their flesh. But yeah, no, I don't. I'm trying to think. Yeah, there was like that controller that was advertising itself because like Zenless Zone Zero was like on the phone, and it's just like it would clearly benefit to having a controller layout more than the mobile layout. Burns through the sidewalk. It's just what's that? The elephant's foot. It's just the elephant's foot.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like I guess like nothing is cool anymore. The only thing is just like very functional.
I think I don't want to necessarily be outright cynical, but I will say like it's been a while since like new tech has like really excited me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like even when I'm buying something on release, like there is like a little bit of a glamour period because of the upgrade and just knowing that it's going to feel a little nicer. But like it's not as much as the excitement of the days of like getting a new system when I was younger or like being able to get like a new component.
Yeah.
Because we have gotten to the age of like diminishing returns in so many aspects. So it's very hard to like look at tech and just get excited for what it can offer us.
Yeah, and I don't know, like I feel like because like another thing is like nowadays like half of the tech that comes out is just like they put Android on like a different thing. It's like we put Android on like your weather control. We put Android on your air conditioning. We put Android on
even in stuff like with the extreme enthusiast, I think we've hit the limit. Yeah, I kind of get there too. Like even with the enthusiast market for like PC gamers and stuff, I feel like with GPUs and shit, even when they were affordable, like hitting the upper limits like only proved to be like a big thing. Um, as long as you were playing like the latest games on the highest tier, and not many people do that
Yeah.
anyway. And like even then, those people who did that tend to be like already running high-end rigs. So the major thing that they would get off like it is like slightly better resolution and slightly better frame rate.
Mm-hmm.
So again, this was diminishing returns. So it's just like, why are you getting so excited for that when things were already running well over like what you needed? So
You know what we could like? We should bring back.
what?
We should bring back like sound cards with like crazy effects.
Oh yeah, sound cards are pretty cool. Sound cards are
Like honestly, I think
cool.
that's like the most exciting technology thing I have bought in like a really long time. Is like the sound card for my retro PC.
Oh God, remember when like laptops were like really fun and different back in high school days too?
Yeah, I had a laptop like back when I was like my first attempt at going to college. Uh, my first attempt at going to college, I had a laptop that had like a removable like DVD drive.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
But like the crazy thing is like you could take the DVD drive out, and they had like extra modules that you can put in like that slot.
Mm-hmm.
So you could take like the DVD drive and like put instead like a like a like an extra hard drive. Or you could also like put an like there was like a module that had like a dedicated GPU inside of it, and you could just like put it in there. And it was really cool, and it was actually not a bad GPU.
Yeah, oh my God, I remember my old laptops. They were rad as fuck. I loved having them until I had to actually start playing games on PC, and then I was just like, oh God, this is evil.
Hey Silent, did you see that we added the sound alert by the way? I think you like not because you're doing that. Reminded me. I think you like arrived after I showed it, but we added the sound alert.
Look at you! You're just the bottom!
And that's the last time I played for free. That's the last time I played it for free. Okay. It's almost like 12:30, I mean like
Yeah, soon we will be free because we're ending the podcast.
yeah.
Because that is my job, is the executioner of this podcast. Check out my YouTube at youtube.com/@nocturne. That's youtube.com/@nocturne. Or my Twitch. The link is in the title right there.
Yeah.
So follow Candy on her Twitch if you haven't followed her yet, and her YouTube to see her past broadcasts, clips, and podcasts. Check her Blue Sky for organized thoughts, or join her Discord to see her disorganized ones, which are usually just her regular thoughts. The bot will leave all the links provided, and if you have such feedback for the podcast, like Candy, your turn.
Stop laughing at stuff we cannot see.
And maybe don't laugh at stuff that might be really racist. To which we'll say, yeah, that's probably a safe bet. We only cover so many DEI boxes. I don't know if we can cover this one. Anyway,
Should I?
thanks for listening.
Should I? Oh, thank you for the sub, Kiwi. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Oh, that's awesome.
What is the notification? Oh, there it is.
I don't know. Okay.
It was delayed. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's awesome. That's a really cool notification. But yeah, thanks for listening. Stay safe,
I made
everyone.
it myself.
Happy. Yeah, nice. Stay safe, happy, and have a wonderful week. Candy, would you like to tell them when you're streaming next?
Monday, most likely.
And what's the game?
Probably more Oblivion.
Okay.
But I kind of want to like try to like stream every day next week. I don't know if I will be able to, but I kind of want to like try to stream every day next week. I'll see if I can do it.
All right. So keep in check on your favorite, one of your favorite up and coming degenerate YouTubers. I am gonna head out, and I'll be here next week when Candy summons me into this nebulous cyber zone.
When I let him out of the basement.
Yeah. Take care, everyone. Bye. Bye, Candy. Love you. Bye.
You too. Bye bye. I already told you I'm going to stream Path to Nowhere when it's time to stream Path to Nowhere, which is going to be the 20th. We're going to stream Path to Nowhere the 20th. I'm still thinking about like thank God he's God, huh? I'm still thinking about like more stuff to do like on the week of like my anniversary. I don't know what to like because like I know I'm going to stream Path to Nowhere on like the week of my anniversary, and I'm also thinking about like doing an art stream, but I'm trying to like come up with like more stuff. I'm still trying to like come up with more stuff. Like I kind of want to like contact some people and see if we can get like a Gartic phone thing going on, but I'm too like shy to like do that, which is like a shame because I would love to have like a Gartic phone thing with like other VTubers, and I have a couple of names in mind, but I'm too shy to like actually do that. So it's probably not going to happen. uh, because I have social anxiety. So it's probably not going to happen. But yeah, as usual, thank you everyone for stopping by. I always appreciate you guys coming over and spending time with me. I really do appreciate it. We had some like new people showing up today, so I do hope to see you guys again. You're always welcome. I like it's always cool to see like new people around. Yeah, that's going to be for tonight. As I already said, I'm going to like be back on Monday. I'm going to be back on Monday. Hopefully I can like I'm going to try to stream every day next week just to like see if I can do that. See if I can have the mental capability to do it. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Because my brain is like the phonies, so maybe I don't have the capability to stream an entire week. But yeah, they're just going to go say hi here. And I'll go ahead and go eat something because I'm kind of hungry. But yeah, thank you everyone for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. And I hope you have a great day, great night, great rest of that way. Let me get my tongue in working order. I hope you have a great day, great night, great rest of your time zone, and I'll see you again on Monday. Hopefully with more energy. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye. Let's go.